And from Crockett High School in Jonesboro, Tennessee, good evening to you. Welcome to 2024-2025 Elizabethton Cyclone basketball. Yours truly, Tom Taylor. Won't say courtside, we're Mike's side up here in the top. Good little perch, we like it. And so we welcome you and thank you for being with us wherever you may be, as the late Rush Limbaugh would say, across the fruited plain. Ready for basketball, Cyclone style, and the polls are out now for the first time this year, and the Lady Cyclones are getting ready to play a team that's ranked number 8 in the state. And that would be the Lady Pioneers of Crockett High School. The boys' game to follow. Polls just came out today, the first basketball polls of the year. And you see that Elizabethton's guys are 9th in the state and Crockett's guys are 10th in the state. So we got an early statewide test here. The Cyclones and the Pioneers from Crockett High School here in Jonesboro. The first, of course, back-to-back will come to our place later on in the season to conclude the home and away in the Upper Lakes Conference. Let's set the standings. Crockett 1-0. Elizabethton 1-0 the league. They are 17-3, are the Lady Pioneers of Thomas Googe. Elizabethton at 7-11. We won 5 in a row, and for Elizabethton 5 in a row, and for the Lady Cyclones 7 of our last 10. Elsewhere in the league, Tennessee High will have their season opener tonight, conference opener, I should say, at Unicoi County. They're 0-0. Unicoi County and East are 0-1. So it's a front row shelf meeting tonight. Crockett's ladies and Elizabethton's ladies in the opener, and the same in the nightcap. So we welcome you. Thank you for being with us. Ready to bring it to you on a cold night. They say some snow flurries a little bit later on that's going to warm up. Then we get into a chance, they're telling us, the week of the 20th, going to be down in single digits. Worry about that then. Let's take a break, and we'll start talking about this team. The Lady Cyclones of Lucas Andrews, they're looking forward to this challenge. I saw them in practice, been around them a little bit, and I said, what do you think? This is the team in our league. Are you nervous, scared? They just grinned and said, not at all. That's what I wanted to hear. We'll come back. We'll be ready to go. Pregame show brought to you by the good folks. We were there today, Phil's Dream Pit. My, oh my, is that food good. Lawsy mercy. We'll come back and break down statistically our basketball team on the road here tonight. Friday night, we've got the 8th grade night at T.A. Duggar. They are coming to the big house. They're coming to John Treadway Gymnasium. We'll honor the 8th grade cheerleaders, 8th grade girls team, 8th grade boys team, and they'll play Hunter Middle School. All that starts at 6:15 Friday night, so you need to be at John Treadway Gymnasium. High school's off that night. You need to be at John Treadway to support our girls and guys from the 8th grade and our cheerleaders. We're going to honor all of them out on the floor during 8th grade night. Friday night at John Treadway Gymnasium. Again, we'll go in there with that at 6:15. We'll be right back. We'll start talking about this game, and we'll break down our stats after this time out. You are listening. Linda Pierce watching in Ohio. They're getting snow. Well, she told me earlier today on the Tom Taylor Sports Show that she had a temperature reading this morning of 9 in Ohio. I'm not sure what part of Ohio she's in, but she's way up yonder in Buckeye State. And what they're getting, we're fixing to get here, I guess, in the next week or 10 days. You know what? It'll be what it'll be. I keep looking at that calendar. For the 14th day of January, the days are getting longer. Spring ain't that far away. Quick break. We're 11 minutes from tip-off. We'll talk Cyclone basketball statistically next. You're watching Elizabethton Cyclone basketball on the road in Jonesboro at Crockett High School.
Really easy way to feed a family or a bunch of people. We start them off at 4. Dream pack for 4 runs $32.99, gives you a pound of meat. You can do pulled pork or pulled chicken, either one at that price. 3 sides, it's a pint each, so it's a 4-ounce serving of meat, 4-ounce serving of 3 different sides. Gives you a really good meal that'll fill you up. It's not something that you eat and you're hungry later, an hour later. I'm going to include your buns, your barbecue sauce. Instead of picking up a pizza, come by here, pick up a Dream Pack. Your family will thank you. And if you need it for more people, the breakdown on it's $8.25 a person. 12 people, for instance, is $99. You'll see that advertised now from us in a lot of different places. Feed 12 people for $99. That gives you 2 pounds of meat, a quart and a half of each side. Still gives you the bun, still the barbecue sauce. Really, really popular. I had a group at Eastman just order a 16 for Wednesday. So you call us ahead. We can do as many people as you want. We do 100 people, 200 people. We'll put those in pans for you. Or as few as 4. So how an even number, however many you want, $8.25 a person. You can't beat it.
Cannot beat it, folks. Again, here at Phil's Dream Pit, the quest for perfect barbecue. The phone number is 349-6437. Hours are open.
11 to 7, Tuesday through Saturday. We take Sunday and Monday off, but we're here the rest of the week.
Social media?
Social media on Facebook. Maybe Instagram later if one of my kids shows me how to use it, but right now it's on Facebook. That's where people watch you, so we'll figure they've got it here.
And the website is?
Website is philsdreampit.com.
You got it.
I see a familiar face here. Looks like he's ready to talk to you.
He is. That's our buddy Jeff.
Going to talk some NASCAR, I'm betting.
That's our buddy Brian Pipkin, the owner of Phil's Dream Pit, one of our great sponsors here on the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Crockett High School, let's take a look at our team. We do not have a single lady averaging in double figures. That's interesting to say the least. Peyton McGee averages 9. Riley May averages 9. Reagan May, 8 points a game. Adrian Heading, 8 points a game. KK Nave, 8 points a game. Jamira Small, 7 a game. Sydney Minton, 4 a game. J.C. Shell, 3 points a game. And Ryan Fleener averaging 3 a game. Daisy Parks averaging 2. London Taylor averaging 2. The three-point shot leader, I should say, is Peyton McGee with 42 threes on the season. 23 each from Adrian Heading and Riley May. And 15 threes for Reagan May. In double digits, Reagan May's been there 9 times. 6 for Peyton McGee, 6 for Adrian Heading, 7 for Riley May. Five for KK Nave. Cyclones have won 5 in a row, beat Volunteer by 23, beat Leslie County, Kentucky, and Florida over Christmas by 38, beat South Walton, Florida by 18, and beat Freeport, Florida by 31. And of course, you know the broadcast last Thursday night, that early game before the snow came. They beat Sullivan East there in the conference opener by 21, 75-54. So, again, the Lady Cyclones 7-11, 5 in a row, 7 out of the last 10. Lucas Andrews, our head coach, 120 wins and 69 defeats. And so, facing a team, as we said at the outset of the broadcast, they are number 8 in the state this week in girls AAA basketball polls. Just came out today from the TSSAA. See, look at their team. They can play. Kaylee Donor, sophomore, she'll wear 0. Bella Ferguson, the all-time assist leader in the history of TSSAA basketball. The senior point guard wears 2. Lainey Britton, number 10, junior. Haley Shepard, number 21, she's a senior. Brianna Watson, a freshman, wears 22. Briley Tolick, junior, can play. She wears 23. Alea Story, who's been banged up, looks like she's out there ready to go tonight. Story is a junior. She'll wear 24. Lacey Bird wears 30, the senior. Courtney Schaefer, senior, wears 32. Autumn Wynn, junior, wears 33. And Eva Marler, senior, wears 34. That's the team at 17-3 is their record. The head coach Thomas Googe came over from Happy Valley High School and doing a phenomenal job here, as is Josh Kite. Josh, the athletic director, has just done a yeoman's job turning this program around. We were talking earlier. When he got here, 15, 16 years ago, they were dead last in every sport, and now they're not. They are very competitive. Volleyball, so he's done a great job as the athletic director here at Crockett High School. Hello to Pete Welch, hello to Danny Wilson, hello to Nancy Merritt, Angie Wilbur, Diana Sells, Amy Whitson, hello lady, Walker Webb, Brandon Britt, Tracy Colake, Lisa May, Regina Presnell, Sam Worley, Patsy Carroll, Rob Stennett, Evelyn Story, Glenn Stout, Monty Haskell, Marie Lyons, hello Marie, how you doing? Linda Pierce in Ohio watching, thank you. Brittany Whitson, Margaret Edmondson, and listening to the broadcast. How about that? Not just watching, but listening. So, thank you, thank you, thank you. Quick break. We'll be right back. We're 5 minutes away from tip-off. Again, we are off on Friday night. We are the 5-team league. We're the oddball out. We'll be off on Friday. But we won't be. As we said, we'll be bringing you, which is very exciting, 8th grade night. Tia Duggar's 8th grade guys and girls will be at the Big House at John Treadway Gymnasium. We'll honor the 8th grade cheerleaders, 8th grade boys team, 8th grade girl basketball players, and then bring you the varsity girls and varsity guys, we're at Crockett, Hunter Hunter Middle School coming. Want to be there for that. 6:15. All future Cyclones, of course. 6:15 we'll go in there, and of course we'll honor the 8th grade cheerleaders. As we said, 8th grade boy basketball players, 8th grade girl basketball players, and to bring you both games. So we've got that coming up on Friday night at John Treadway. Hello, Debbie Garner. Hello to Margaret. Hello to Penny Davis. Hello to Terry Shively. Hello to Amy Whitson. Almost said Watson. Amy Whitson. Is there an isolator on the planet? I don't know. I don't think so. Angie Peters. Hello, dear. That's old NASCAR. It's Frank Spotter. I love it. I can only imagine what she says on that radio. And she's up on top of Kingsport Speedway, and Frank's driving. There's a wreck. Frank, get out of the way. Frank, there's a wreck. Stay away from the wreck. So she's a piece of work. All right, we're not that far away from basketball. We'll take a break. We'll be right back right after this from one of our great sponsors, the Jewelers Bench. Oh, we love promoting the Jewelers Bench. Sherry and John Oldslaw bought lots of pieces of jewelry there over the past and bought some for this Christmas, and they were hits. Oh, they were hits. I can tell you they were well received. In fact, two of the presents I got from the Jewelers Bench had them crying, so got them tore up. Love it, love it, love it. Hello, Jeff Connell. That was my buddy. Hello, Tiffany Abel. Hello to Michelle Tester. Quick break. We'll be right back. We're not that far from tip-off. 3.5 minutes out. You're watching Elizabethton Lady Cyclone basketball with the boys' game to follow. One of our great sponsors on Cyclone football, again, the great folks at Ivy Hall Nursing Home. Joseph Taylor, tell us what it's all about.
Yes, sir. We specialize in short-term rehab or long-term care. We accept all major insurances. We accept Medicare, Medicaid. What we really love is people that come in that have had a knee replacement, hip replacement, come to Ivy Hall for some inpatient rehab. We have physical therapy, occupational therapy, speech therapy. We have a full-time respiratory therapist. And Tom, you can see I'm a big guy, so you know I like food. I know good food, and Ivy Hall specializes in home-cooked meals, three good meals a day. You can catch me every day right at the door getting my tray myself.
There you go. That's awesome. How do we find out more about Ivy Hall on social media?
Yes, sir. We have a Facebook page, Ivy Hall Nursing Home on Facebook, or a website, ivyhallnursinghome.com.
One of our great sponsors, folks. Glad to have them on board. Ivy Hall Nursing Home on Cyclone Sports and the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Back at Jonesboro, ready to go. Again, we'll play this team again on home and away in the conference later on this season at our place. But tonight we're at their place. Three-man crew and stripes get ready to go. Bring it to you. We're getting ready to bring it to you. Lady Cyclones, the underdog coming in, no question. But again, we won 5 in a row and 7 of our last 10. They are, again, number 8 in the state, and the polls came out today. So this is going to be a good one. The boys game coming up next. We're actually ranked higher. We're 9th in the state in boys basketball. Polls just came out today in 3A. Crockett's at number 10, so 9 and 10 will square off here coming up next. But right now we've got basketball. As my little brother used to say, couldn't talk playing. We got basketball. We do have basketball. We take a wiffle ball bat and thrash him again. So, yeah, we got basketball. So. Special presentation. Let's see. Bella Ferguson, 1,000 assists. That's pretty special there. 1,000 assists, #1 in the state. Bella Ferguson. We'll see her just in a second here. Where's number 2? Hello, Pastor Ferguson. How you doing, sir? Mr. Tracy and Miss Jamie. His better half, David May, Danny Holden, Crystal Van Huss. National anthem time. Here we go. We got to keep it right here.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hail at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and the bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Here at David Crockett Lady Pioneers. Now let's step up for Lady Cyclones after head coach Lucas Andrews. Number 4, Peyton McGee. Number 5, Adrian Pittman. Number 15, Reagan May.
Scooter McGee starts at you, averages 9. You've got Adrian Heading averaging 8 points a game. Riley May. KK Nave, Riley May averaging 9. KK Nave averaging 5, and Jameer Smalls averaging 7 points a game. Hello, Phoebe Holly, David Garland, Stanley Bird. Kaylee Donor and Bella Ferguson will start it.
Number 23, Briley Tullock. Number 24, Aaliyah Story.
Briley Tullock, the junior, Aaliyah Story. And I think they said Laney Britton will be number 10. It is. All right, so there's your starting lineup. So ready to bring us to you again, brand new sponsor, Pizza Inn. The winner of our player of the game gets free meal from Poor Traps and also a free buffet. That's $10.99 for lunch and $11.99 for dinner. Free buffet at Pizza Inn. We'll be there Thursday with the Tom Daly Sports Show. So we jump center circle, Lady Cyclones again in their traveling black, orange numerals trimmed out in white, Crockett and home white, chocolate brown numbers trimmed out in gold lettering. We're ready to bring it to you. The Cyclones, boys to follow on a cold night in Jonesboro. Let's see how hot we can be. Tapped up, they've got it. It goes to Bella Ferguson. This one's underway. Into the front court, she'll bring it. She'll go right side to Story. Story will go into lady for lady defense. Right side, asked the girls repeatedly during our JV girls game, y'all scared? They said, absolutely not. Of course, I was just joking with them, but the word is this is the team to be scared of. Well, you can't be scared. Shot out of the corner, three-pointer air ball. Pulled down Jamira Smalls. She'll give it off to Peyton McGee. McGee up the floor. McGee into the front court. McGee down to the left corner. She'll go there to May. May up top, they'll run that weave. They call it Memphis. The heading reverse dribble. Down the paint, the floater. Got it. Adrian Heading with a runner. We score first, 2-0. 2-2-1 press, Cyclones. Bella Ferguson looking for help. Ferguson up the floor to Tullock. Tullock immediately met by McGee. Stolen away to Nave, and now well, he stopped it after we stole the ball and took off. I guess they called walking on the floor to Peyton McGee. Hello, Heather McCurry. Hello to Ronnie Hensley. Possession, Crockett in the backcourt. Here's the ball to Story. Story into the front court driving, kicks it out in the corner, launches a three. Tulloch got it. Briley Tulloch. 3-2 Crockett, 6:56 to go in the period. McGee right side of the floor. She'll go to May. May guarded by Tulloch. Driving May, down low, loses the handle to be Cyclone basketball. Knocked out of her hand on the dribble drive right of the block. So the Cyclones keep it baseline right, May to trigger. 3-2 Crockett early at the 6:48 mark. Inside of Jamira. Jamira's got to have a presence tonight. Puts it up, blocked by Story. Out of there with it. Driving down the right side of the floor. Puts up the shot, not there. And a foul. It'll be on the dribble drive by Britton. A loose ball foul on who? See who they called on. I'm assuming. Yep, it's going to be on Adrian Heading. Heading's first. Team foul number 1. So free throws for junior Laney Britton. Crockett 3-2, Crockett 4-2 early. Clock, 6:41 to go in the period. Hello, John Young. Hello to Dayla Hurley. Katie Witten, Heather McCurry, Ronnie Hensley, Reba Whitehead, Heather Green. And she completes it. 5-2. Possession Cyclones. McGee down the paint. Circles back in the corner. Goes up top to May. May goes inside to Jameer. Overthrew it. Out of bounds. Turnover. We'll go the other way. Good intentions, but overshot her to intended receiver. Hello, Rocky Davenport. Hello to Cindy Weaver. Doug Street. Thank you kids for watching. Into the front court, Ferguson. Leaves it to Story. Story with the basketball. 8th in the state this team is. Crockett. Back up top to Tulloch. Tulloch will go to Ferguson. Ferguson with the basketball. Bella to the right wing. Leaves it up top to Tulloch. Tullock. Spin move down the paint and tripped up, and it'll be a foul Heading. That's her second. So Adrian gets 2 quick fouls, and in will come J.C. Shell and Riley May. So Heading gets both team fouls. She's off the floor along with Smalls. In goes a smaller lineup of Riley May and J.C. Shell. Basketball up top. Penetration Ferguson. Spins into the paint into double coverage. Great help out defense, J.C. Shell. Goes off her hand on a great block on the help out defense. Crockett will keep it. It's 5-2 Crockett. 6:02 to go in the period. Up top Ferguson. Ferguson in the paint. Bella right of the block. Throws up one. Nope. Lost the handle. Put it back up and in. Bella Ferguson. Check that. It's Kaylee Donor with the basket. Donor got it. It's 7-2 Crockett. First quarter here. Driving McGee. McGee puts up the shot. Not there. Off balance. Out of there with a Tulloch. Tulloch up the floor. She'll go to Story down low. Story puts it up and is fouled by J.C. Shell. So Story will go to the free throw line. They're wanting us to run, and we are getting caught up in the running game. That's our J.C.'s first. Free throws by Leah Story. Story's first shot is in by the junior Story. Crockett 3 for 3 in the line. They lead at 8-2 here early. One more shot, Story. Got them both. They're perfect in the line. A pretty rock solid first minute and a half here. Or 2 minutes, I should say. 2.5 minutes for Crockett. Up top, May. May down the paint. Puts up the shot. Blocked by Story. Out of there with it. Up the floor driving. Down the paint. Puts up the shot. Donor, or rather, Britton misses the shot. Rebound, May. May to Nave. KK up the floor. KK into the front court. Goes left side and threw it away, I think. Was a touch by Crockett. Oh, they're going to call foul on Laney Britton. Her first. Inbounding it to Nave. Nave up top to McGee. McGee with the basketball. Can't get the three. Inside to Nave. Stone away. Ferguson with the steal. Right side down to the corner. Feeding it to Donor. Donor to Tulloch. Tulloch loses the handle. Out of there with a May. Riley's got it up the floor. Reagan, I should say, to Shell. Stolen back Ferguson. Ferguson with the basketball. Down to the corner. Swings across court. Left wing, back up top to Story. Story with it for Crockett. Down the paint, puts up a leaner, misses. Great defense, Nave. Out of the McGee. 9-2 Crockett first quarter, 4:42 mark. Right side and she walked. Yep. Head fake on Reagan May and took that big extra step and will go the other way on the turnover. Hello, Richard Van Huss. Hello to Jeff Honeycutt. Hello to Brooke. Hello, David Cable. Basketball up with it up top, Bella Ferguson. Ferguson, backdoor cut to Tolik. Tolik off her head out of bounds. Will go the other way. Cyclones have on the floor. Smalls, Nave, Ryan Fleener now on the floor. J.C. Shell and Riley May. Down the right side of the floor, Fleener. Into the front court, Orion. Lady Cyclones in the JV game won by 14. Our guys lost. JV boys lost by 10. 74-64. The ladies under Alex Ingram win at 36-22. Backcourt inbound. Crockett leads at 9-2 here, first quarter to 4:17 mark. Cross-court pass into the front court to Britton. Britton goes up top to Ferguson. Ferguson running the point. Ferguson will give it off to Britton, left side to Tolik. Tolik step back three for Crockett, not there. Rebound Jamira. Smalls will kick it out to Fleener. Fleener with the basketball. Into the front court, Orion. Orion with it to the left side of the floor. For the freshman, back up top to J.C. Shell. Lost the handle. Goes out of bounds. Turnover. Crockett basketball. Hello, Don Grant. Hello to Nina Gooch. Hello to Julie Prophet. Hello to Jeff and Laura Honeycutt. Noreen Allen. David Cable. Basketball into the front court. Tolik driving down to the corner. Briley with it. Swings a cross-court pass and threw it out of bounds. Tried to go cross-court in the loop and lob pass to Bella Ferguson. Out of bounds. We'll get it back at the 3:41 mark in the period. We trail 9-2. Our only basket's been that floater by Adrian Heading. Right side, Minton. Minton with it. Crockett and Lady for Lady. Up top to Nave. Nave down the paint. Leaves it up top. Into the paint. Riley May puts up the shot off the glass. Not there. Loose ball. Got her on rebound. Puts it up. Blocked by Tolik. Out of there with it. Tolik baseball pass down the floor to Donor. Donor got it up and in. Danor's got 4 and they're out by an 11-2 score here. And a foul. Foul's going to be on Kaylee Donor, her first team foul number 2. Hello, Lori Wilson. Hello to Austin Smith. Hello to Amanda Cash. Cyclones down 11-2 first quarter here. Up top, May. May with it. Up top to Nave. Nave will drive right to the block. Strong goes in, puts up the shot, not there, and a foul on Briley Tolik on the dribble drive. So KK will go to the free throw line. Nave on the season shooting at 77% from the line. 41 out of 53. We shoot 78% as a team. So free throw, first shot is up and in by Nave. We've dug ourselves a hole, but it's a long game. 3:03 to play. In the first quarter, we trail 11-3. We trail 11-4. KK makes them both. Nave coming in the ballgame, averaging 8 points a game. She'll come off the floor. Sydney Mitten, Peyton McGee, the May twins, and Jamira Smalls on the floor for Betsy. Out of the front court, Ferguson. Down the right side to Donor. Donor back up top. 3-point shot taken by Britton. Left it short in the paint. Put back by Donor and a foul. Kaylee Donor had the stick back coming off the lip of the rim and a foul. And Minton gets the foul. Sydney picks up her first. And free throws now by Kaylee Donor. First shot is up and not there for Crockett. She has 4 points. Hello, Lauren Grandstaff, Jim Forgy, Stacy Hamilton, Amanda Cash, Austin Smith. We're on the road to Crockett tonight. Second shot, not there, missing both, comes out in the paint. Rebounded there by Autumn Wynn. She'll go up top and dump it to Bella Ferguson. Drops the 3 ball, and they've jumped out to a 14-4 lead. Ball knocked loose in the backcourt, and it'll be Cyclone basketball. So possession now. Ferguson or Donor get off the floor and get a breather. Britton back in. Cyclone possession. Or the Crockett possession in the backcourt inbound to Bella Ferguson. Ferguson right side to Wynn. Wynn down low, feeds it, puts it up, misses the shot, goes back, get it, puts it up, misses, rebound. Great job out of there by Riley May on a missed second shot by Lacey Bird. Into the front court, McGee. And she picked it up on her left hip and walked with the basketball. 14-4 Crockett, 2:21 to go in the period. Hello, Coach Jerry White, Kim Pless. Hello, lady. We'll be at Westside on Friday morning passing out T-shirts of the winners. The readers are winners reading incentive program. Thanks to Northeast Community Credit Union. Ferguson splits the defenders into the front court. Bella down low to Wynn. Wynn back up top to Tulloch. Tulloch in the corner to Britton. Britton across the paint with the left hand, up and in. Laney Britton. She's got 4 points. 16-4 Crockett. Inside to Smalls. Jameer right side to Minton. Minton to May for a double C3. Not there. And it's partially blocked. It was blocked by Crockett, and we'll keep it. Hello, Kyle Evans. Hello to Brett. Hello to Beth Maines, rather. Trying to say hello to you folks out there watching. Amanda Cash, Austin Smith, Nina Googe, Don Grant, Danny Ward. Possession left baseline to J.C. Shell. Shell feeds it down low to Smalls. Jamira puts up the shot, not there. Rebound of Fleener, puts it back up and in. Ryan Fleener muscled it back up and in for the freshman. 16-6, 1:38 to go in the period. We pick them up full court, lady for lady. On the 2-2-1 press, cross court to Tulloch. Tulloch into the front court, kicks it up top. She'll bring it back up top to Ferguson. Ferguson crossover dribble down the paint, kicks it back to Bird. Bird up top to Tulloch. Tulloch with it, driving left, puts up the floater, kissed it off the glass. No, batted around, out of bounds. Crockett keeps it. Clock at 1:18 to go in the period, 16-6. Lady Cyclones down here in the court. Inbound to the left baseline under the quarter play to Tulloch. Tulloch to Ferguson. Swings it to Bird. Bird left side of the floor. Bird back up top to Britton. Britton will go back to Ferguson and nearly threw it away. Right there's a Ryan Fleener on her. She'll throw it to Bird. Bird to Tulloch. Tulloch rather. B-R-Y-L-E-E. Briley Tulloch to Britton. Britton to Ferguson. Clock at 50 seconds and ball stowed away. KK picked her pocket. Nave driving coast to coast. Puts up the runner. Good. KK. 4 points for Nave, and it's a 8-point game now. Left side of the floor. Bird will go into the paint, put one up off the glass, rattles around, goes in for it. Lacey Bird. Pinballed around, went in for it. McGee into the front court. Scooter with it. Crossover dribble. She'll go up top to Shell. Shell inside to Smalls. Smalls back up top to McGee, throw it out of bounds. Another unforced turnover by Elizabethton. Hello, Deborah Wortman. Hello to Michael Bowers. Hello to Pauletta Bowling. Thank you, kids, for watching. Hello, Cassie Minton. What a nice lady. Ferguson to the front court. Her husband will help me in the next game. Right side. Up top, Bird. Shot taken, Ferguson. Got it. Bella Ferguson. Ferguson, 21-8, 2 seconds to go. McGee will launch it. It's blocked at half court, and that's your first quarter of basketball. Crockett out of the gate. They lead at 21-8. We played one. You're watching Elizabethton Lady Cyclone basketball. Now this from one of our great sponsors, Advanced Heat Pump Systems.
After a long, hard day at work, all you want to do is relax at home, right? But how can you possibly relax when your home's not comfortable? If you want to feel more comfortable at home, give Advanced Heat Pump Systems a call today. With over 30 years of experience and the most innovative solutions, you can rest assured that Advanced Heat Pump Systems will make your home more comfortable. Give them a call today, 926-2665, or visit them online at advancedheatpump.com.
Hi, my name is Brian, and a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A mac and cheese is you can taste the different types of cheeses and the blends that they use, and everything just comes together. It's like a delicate dance. They're like perfection in every bite.
Back in Jonesboro, yours truly, Tom Taylor, along with Jackson Judah running the camera. Our great sophomore youngster does a great job. So he puts it up and under, not there, and draws the foul. Just scratching, digging, and clawing. We keep coming at you. We're relentless, and we certainly aren't going to give up. Foul's going to be on Lacey Bird, and Nate back to the free throw line. She leads us with 4 points. 21-8 Crockett first half. First shot up and in. KK averages on the season. KK averaging 8. She's got 5 already. One more shot for Nave. One of her 2 seniors, a young team. Second shot, got them both. Nave's got 6. We've cut it to 10 or to 11. 21-10 first half. Ferguson 2-2-1 to Bird. Bird into the front court. Go right side to Story. Story guarded by McGee in a height mismatch. Takes the dribble drive to the hole. Basket counts. I think. Let's see if they'll count it. On the dribble drive, yep, it does count. Story gets the basket. Foul's going to be on KK Nave. It'll be her first. Free throw Story, completing a three-point play, drains it. So Leah has 5 points. 24-10 Crockett first half. McGee, foul line. Right side to Heading. Heading back up top on the weave. Lost the handle, and it's going to go out of bounds. It'll be another turnover. It goes back to Crockett on the turnover. Hello, Tamika Davis, Taylor Stansberry, Sonia Jacko, Hunter Hodges. Possession, Crockett up top, Ferguson. Ferguson will go to Bird. Bird back to Bella Ferguson. Crockett at 17-3 on the season, 8th in the state. Down low to Story over top of the coverage up and in. Leah Story. Britton not there. Great defense by Nave. Loose ball down on the floor, diving for it. Who's got it? They keep it. Ferguson's got it. She'll go to Story. Story for a three. Got it. Leah Story. 29-10 Crockett first half here at the 6:41 mark. Up top, Nave. Nave will go to McGee. McGee will go to May. May can't get the shot. Down the paint. Puts up a shot, and Story will foul her on the dribble drive. Down the paint. Story's first. And to the free throw line will go Reagan May, who shoots 78% from the free throw line in February. Hello, Doug Henshaw. How you doing, sir? Coach Brian Jenkins. I like the Snow Angel, Jenkins. That was good. Second shot, rims out. Rebounded Crockett. Bird. Up the floor right side to Ferguson. Ferguson down the paint to Bird. Bird puts it up and in. Lacey Bird's got 4 points. 31-11 Crockett first half, 6:19 mark. Up top to Riley May. Riley crosser dribbling his Story. She'll go down right side to Nave. Nave for a three. Not there in a double C3. Rebound Tolik. Tolik will bring it up the floor. She'll go into the front court to Ferguson. Ferguson to the cutting Tolik down the paint. Not there. Fouls on Peyton McGee. Her first. Team foul number 2 here in the period. Free throws by Briley Tolik. Shot is up and in by Crockett. Tolik's got 4. One more shot for Briley Tolik. Eyes the mark in her turquoise colored tennis shoes. Got them both. She's got 5. Crockett by 22. 33-11 first half here. McGee into the front court. McGee bounces left side to May. May back up top to Fleener. Fleener to J.C. Shell, who's checked in. Shell trapped, looking for help. Shell will feed it to Fleener, stone away. Leads it to Tolik. Tolik driving. Tolik has a block. Nice job by Nave. Back up top to Story. Story to Bird. Swings it to Donor. Toes inside. Stone away Nave. Great job, KK. Up the floor to May. Driving. Kaylee Donor. She's got 6. Hello, Jerry Brooks. Hello to Debbie and Shannon Burchett from the old Pleasant Beach Church House gang. Right side McGee. Up top to Fleener. It's all Crockett here. 35-11 and a walking call to Ryan Fleener. Atala, we're 9th in the state. Crockett's 10th in the state. The polls came out today. Will be a big showdown coming up next year. Cyclones trying to dig out of the hole here. Tolik driving left of the block, puts up the runner, not there, and draws the foul. Peyton McGee, her body language says, I don't think I did that. She's got 2. Adrian Heading's got 2 in the foul department. Tolik right back to shoot. She's got 6. Smalls in. McGee gets a breather. Smalls and Neighbor on the block defensively. One more shot for Briley Tolik, and rims out. Down the corner, May tracks it down. Reagan will bring it up into the front court. Guarded by Donor. Driving, takes it to the hole, goes to Smalls. Jamira goes left side to Shell. Shell driving back to Nave. Lid on the basket, out of there with it, Ferguson. Bella Ferguson, the all-time assist leader in Tennessee basketball, down forward to Donor. Donor pulling out of bounds on that skip pass, and it goes the other way. Turnover, Crockett. Possession, Cyclones. Clock 4:27 till halftime. We're down 25. Down the paint, Fleener flips it to Smalls. Ball's taken away, knocked loose, picked up Bird. Bird will go to Ferguson. Right side to Tolik. Tolik for a three. Got it. Up top, Fleener. Fleener will go to Nave. Nave down the paint, kicks it back to Fleener. Touch pass in the corner for a double C3. Not there. Backside board, May. May puts it up, hits the side of the backboard. Rebound, Bird. Bird coming out of there with Ferguson. Ferguson with the basketball. She'll swing across court to Tulloch. Tulloch for a three. Not there. Rebound. Story. Story goes off her hand out of bounds. Who gets it? They're going to say Crockett basketball. Last touch by J.C. Shell. Shell, Nave, Smalls, Fleener, and Reagan May on the floor. Cyclones trail 39-11 with 3:41 to go to halftime. Comes May and comes Minton. Inbound, Story, down low to Wynn. Wynn can't get the shot and a foul on Sydney Minton. That's her second. She's got two, Heading's got two, and Peyton McGee's got two. So free throws by Autumn Wynn here. The junior for Crockett looking for first points of the game. 8, they've shot 9 and made 8 so far. They're 8 for 10. This hand, nice shot. Nice move by Riley May. And Riley gets the basket at first of the ball game. 40-13 Crockett, 3:15 to go to half. Hello, Melinda Egoff. Hello to Charlene Bird. Down the paint, Story to Win. Back to Donor for a three. Not there. Backside board, Story. Story goes back up. Not there. Great job, Jamira. Jamira comes out of there with it. Jamira kicks it up the floor to JC. Shell into the front court. Shell right side to May for a double C3. Got it. Nice team. Nope. I'm sorry. We've got a grandmama for the second time. Down low, Story. Shot not there. Loose ball. Batted around off J.C. Shell's hand, and Crockett keeps it. Ferguson back in. And Bella Ferguson inbounding baseline left in the corner to Tulloch. Back up top to Donor to Britton. Clock at 2:24 to halftime. We trail 40-16. Up top, Ferguson guarded by Fleener. Bella Ferguson to the right. It'll be a jump ball. It'll be Crockett basketball on the alternating possession. So Crockett keeps it. At the 2:08 mark to halftime, we trail 40-16. Hello to Stephanie Hunt. Hello to Brenda McGee. Baseline right, Riley Tulloch inbounded for the Pioneers. They're 17-3 and 8th in the state this week. Left side, Donor back up top to Story. Story with it, guarded by Jamira. Aaliyah Story. Step back, Story hits the lip of the rim. It'll go out of bounds. Nope, they keep it. Yep, it did go out of bounds. It'll be Cyclone basketball. Minton, May, Smalls, Shell, and your fifth one inbounding it is Fleener, the freshman. Right side, May. May to Minton. Minton goes to Shell. All underclassmen on the floor right now. Inside of Jamira. Jamira puts up the shot. Not there. Rebound, Story. Story will kick it out of there. Hello, Chadwick Carpenter. How you doing? Into the paint. Donor on the other end puts it up. A foul on Orion Fleener. Between games, we'll talk to Victoria and Annie. They're still raising money for the cheerleaders ahead of Disney. 40-16, 1:26 to go to halftime. First shot is up, and it is not there for Crockett. Kaylee Donor has 6 points in the game. We're led by Nave with 6. They have 6 from Donor, 6 from Ferguson, 9 for Tulloch. And Story with 10 right now. Second shot missed. Rebound Tulloch puts it up, misses the shot. Rebound J.C. Shell. Up the floor to Fleener. Fleener in the front court. A whistle and a foul to reach on Briley Tulloch. So she gets a loose ball foul. Her second team foul. Possession, Elizabethton. 1:19 to go till halftime. Hello, Hadley Townsend and Whitney Odom. Fleener inbounds it to Smalls, back to Fleener. Orion in the corner to Minton. Sydney trapped. Tries to throw it back up to her teammate Fleener. It's knocked out of bounds. We'll keep it side court. Smalls back to Fleener on the give and go. Puts it up. She double dribble, goes the other way. Hello, Katie Phillips. Hello, Betty Roberts. Hello to, we said, Whitney Odom. Hello to Brenda McGee. Julie Pate, Charlene Phelps, April Mitchell, Jane Henson, and Glenn Bowling. Crockett in control at this point. Ferguson for a 3 out of the left corner. Yep, it's good. Bella Ferguson. 3 threes gives her 9 points in the ball game. 45 seconds of the half. Minton on the floater, not there, blocked by Bird. Out of there with it. She'll fall to bounce, flip it to Donor. Donor up the floor for Crockett. Donor at the foul line goes left side to Ferguson. Ferguson back up top. Swings it back left side to Donor. Donor with 28 seconds to go to halftime. Up top to Bird. Bird right side of the floor. Inside to Britton. She's trapped. Double team. Good defense. Shell and Minton. Pits up the basketball. Tulloch. Tulloch with 16 seconds to go. Throws in the backcourt. It'll be an over and back, and we'll get the ball. With 10 seconds to play till halftime. Possession, Elizabethton. Cyclones inbounding it. Orion Fleener to Riley May. May down right of the block, puts up the runner, not there. Rebounded Jameer Smalls, not there. Out of there with it, and that'll be your first half. First half of the books, it's all Crockett right now. We trailed halftime 43-16. We'll come back and talk about it. Get you ready for the next game, talk about it, a preview of what should be a barn burner. We'll come right back after this. You're watching Elizabethton Lady Cyclone basketball. Now this from one of our great sponsors, Rick Walters, Horseman Insurance.
Insurance, how can you help us with auto insurance?
Well, one of the things Horseman was started for, Tom, back in 1945 was to provide auto insurance for educators. They came up with the idea that if we could put a group of school teachers together in one company, their cars would sit in a parking lot for 10, 12 hours a day. Friday and Saturday nights they're home grading papers. They're all college educated. They have a tendency to be better drivers because they set an example for their students. And knowing all those things, we'd probably have less claims. And so we're able to offer better insurance rates because of that.
And so, if you're a teacher, an educator, you want to come here and get a quote because of that, your quotes and your rates are typically better than other folks, right?
That's right. And we also do a couple other things for educators. If they were to get into an accident while they're on school business, we don't have a deductible on that, Tom. They won't have to pay a deductible. If somebody vandalizes their car while it's on school property, they don't pay a deductible for that. If they get into an accident on school property, we waive the deductible. If they get into an accident with another Horace Mann agent or a Horace Mann client, they're going to not have to pay a deductible also.
It's good stuff. So if you need more information, go to social media or give him a call. How can we get a hold of you and find out more?
Yeah, you can just call me here at the office at 543-0059 or go to horacemann.com on the internet, and you'll be able to find our office here.
There you go. One of our great sponsors here on the Tom Douglas Sports Show and Cyclone Sports, the good folks right here at Rick Walters, Horseman Insurance.
Halftime, Cyclones trail 43-16. They're 8th in the state for a reason. They can play. Scoring at halftime for Crockett, 10 from Aaliyah Story, 9 from Riley Tulloch, 9 from Bella Ferguson, 6 at halftime for Kaylee Donor, 4 at the break by Lacey Bird, 4 for Laney Britton, and 1 for Autumn Wind. For the Lady Cyclones at halftime, going down the sheet, Adrian Heading 2, Riley May has 5, 1 from Reagan May, 6 to lead us from KK Nave, and Orion Fleener, the freshman's got 2. We're joined by our boys head coach. The polls out today. I like it. TSSAA polls say we're 9th in the state in 3A basketball, and Crockett's 10th in the state, which means it's a battle of top 10s. I like it. Good evening, sir. How you doing?
Good evening. Doing all right?
Yeah, I'm liking it. Like the fact we're ranked.
That's news to me.
Yeah, we just checked it.
I heard it here first.
You heard it here first. We're 9th in the state. They're 10th in the state. Great matchup. We're playing some rock-solid basketball. Let's talk about it. The Cyclones, again, Elizabethton has won 2 in a row. And let's see, we beat John Sky Sullivan East. And at one point, let's see, we've won 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We've won 2 in a row and 5 of our last 7. What's been the key to our kids playing well, getting these W's?
Getting better. They're getting better at a lot of different things. We've challenged them about getting better defensively. Rebounding, we talked about that. That's an ongoing process every day. So, game to game, that's been a little bit up and down here and there. But, I really like where we're at right now, this part of the season. we're right here in, the start of conference play. Obviously you want to be playing well, but you don't have to be perfect. So I think we're in a good spot, and we'll be able to come in here kind of with clear eyes and give it a go.
We'll get to scouting report on them in just a second. Hello to Betty Roberts, Zach Stansel. You know my feelings. If you're nice enough to say hello, I got to say hello back to you. Todd Isaacs. A lot of things you could be doing tonight, but you're watching this ball game, and I appreciate that. Rhonda Hubbard, Terry Muse, John Lee, the robotics coach, our school, Brian Fleener, Mark Henry, Heather Gwynn, Chastity Lynn, and Carrie Reed are watching. Crockett's big. They got some great point play. Rock solid basketball team for Cody Cannell, state tournament team a year ago. What's the scouting report on them?
Just that, returning a lot of guys. They're a state tournament team. Only graduated a couple guys, so got their core back. Got some good young players that have stepped in and filled some roles for them. Anchored by Reagan Cash. He's just a force underneath. We had a lot of trouble with him last year, so he circled on the scouting report. Got some great outside shooters, a number of guys that can fill it up. So they're a little bit like us in that regard. You kind of don't know which kid's going to go off, night for night for them. Every kid can have a big night. The Hensley kids.
Barnett averages 14, Zach Wallen 11, Hudson Pate 11, and right on the cusp, Whitehead averages 9, Nathan Bailey averages 9. So you got some guys just spreading the scoring around. We're kind of tough to defend and scout because we've got a lot of different weapons.
Sure, obviously you'd love to have, more consistency night in, night out, but, it is nice to know that, if you have a guy that's not playing his best, that some guy may step up. Sometimes it makes it hard in subbing, but, it's okay. We'll figure it out, and we'll just ask the kids to just give us their best effort. Some nights it's not your night, and, we don't care who scores. As long as we get that W, it doesn't matter if our best scorer, most consistent scorer scores, or he don't score a point. We don't really care about that as long as we come out the W. And I think that's the way this team's kind of approached this. And there's not been a lot of jealousy. We've shared the ball really well, and I look forward to seeing what they do.
As the Raiders say, just win, baby.
Just win, baby.
See you after the game. Let's go get them.
Go Cyclones.
Go Cyclones. Yep. Appreciate him coming up here. Again, we're at the top, as you can tell on the camera angle. We're at the top of the gymnasium. Cyclones trailed at halftime 43-16. Back after this, you're watching Elizabethton Cyclone basketball on the road in Jonesboro tonight against the Crockett Pioneers.
This is Pastor Mark Fowler, and we want to invite you to be with us at Pleasant Beach Baptist Church sometime soon. And we're thankful for what God is doing, and we've had visitors almost every week. We have so many people that God is using His Word to accomplish a work in their life. And we want you to come. I think about our society today, and there's a lot of talk about the negative aspects and generations and what's missing and what we're going to do and how do we face this social issue and how do we face that social issue. And that is always the buzz. And if we're not careful, we talk like God doesn't have an answer. 2 Timothy chapter 3 we looked at the other night together in our church, and it reminds us that yes, in the last days there's going to be some difficult things come, dangerous times, but the antidote is always God's Word. And so what we're trying to do is to provide Bible answers for today's tough questions. And we're building Believers by the Book. So we want your family to come. We're thankful to have a Sunday school hour and a junior church and master clubs and a youth group and all those things going on. But what we're trying to accomplish is to get the Word of God into the hearts and minds of God's people.
In a world where cluttered trash and debris threaten your property, one man is ready to save the day. He's Container Man, your dumpster delivery superhero. Need to clear out your garage? Call Container Man. Remodeling your home? Call Container Man. Demolition waste taking over your job site? Call Container Man. From minor to major projects, Container Man has the perfect size dumpster for every task. With lightning fast delivery and the customer service of a locally owned company, he will help you restore order to your world. When you're ready to fight cluttered trash and debris, call Container Man.
At Carter County Bank, it's our job to help you focus on the happy moments and check off the things on your to-do list to make them happen. We're here along the way so you can pull off the happiest moments in life. Carter County Bank, in the business of happiness.
Back at Crockett High School again Friday night. Need to be at John Treadway Gymnasium. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're honoring our 8th graders. 8th grade cheerleaders from T.A. Duggar, 8th grade boys players, and 8th grade girls players. And, of course, it's 8th grade night, obviously, and we'll be there at 6:15 to live stream it. Jackson Jude will be there on Friday night for 8th grade night at John Treadway. And so we'll get a chance to say thanks to the 8th grade cheerleaders, 8th grade girls, 8th grade boy players, and we'll, of course, play Hunter Middle School from out in the county. And so that'll be coming up on Friday night. Please come out and support these youngsters, our future Elizabethton Cyclones, on 8th grade night, which I think is a really cool concept. They are moving it to John Treadway to let them play on the big floor. We're going to be playing next year. I like that. Hello, Tanisha Minnick, Deborah Heiss, H-I-C-E, Christy Zimmerman. Hello, lady. Josh Wallen, John Lee, Carl Wilson, Jessica Grider, Samantha Taylor, my beautiful granddaughter's having a birthday Friday. Carrie Reed. Hello to you kids. Second half, we trail 40-16. Cyclones, 4 field goals, 5 for 6 from the stripe and a 3-pointer. Crockett's got 10 from Story, 9 from Tulloch, and 9 from Ferguson. We're led by KK. Kayla Nay with 6. So we start the second half here. So we get things turned around. We came down to number 1. Lid was on the basket, and as we said, the polls are out. This basketball team is ranked 8th in the state. They can play. It's a good test for us. Remember, we may see them again in the tournament. We're certainly going to see them again at our place in February. All right, let's see how we go here in the second half. We got the ball started. Down low to May. May puts up the shot, blocked by Story. Out of the window will come Aaliyah. Aaliyah will push it up the floor. Story into the front court. Goes right side to Tulloch. Tulloch to Britton. Britton right of the block on the wing. Picks up the dribble up top to Ferguson. Ferguson will work it against May's lady for lady defense. Guys, game to follow. Left side, Tulloch. Tulloch driving. Briley will sidestep Smalls. Can't get the shot. Good stopping defense by Jamira. Up top to Britton. Britton goes right side to Donor. Kaylee Donor will give it to Ferguson. Ferguson with the basketball for Crockett. Third quarter, we trail 43-16. Left side, Tulloch. 14-foot jump shot. Good. Briley, Tulloch. Tulloch with 11. Hello, Sam Garland and Bella Tester and Gloria Coball. Thanks for watching. Up top, it's Heading. Heading with us. To McGee for a double C3. Not there. Out of there with it will come Britton. Britton with the basketball. Britton will leave it. Left side to Tulloch. Tulloch with it. Crossover dribble. Tulloch puts up the shot. Not there. Good defense by McGee. Smalls got the board. Gives it off to Heading. Heading left side to May. May inside to Nave. Nave puts the left hand up and rims out on her. Out of the window will come Ferguson. Ferguson with the Donor with the basketball. Right side to Britton for Crockett. Back up top to Ferguson. Ferguson will go high post, foul line, Story. Story working on Smalls with up and under. Kicks it in the paint to Tulloch. Tulloch will put one up. The left hand not there. Jameer's got the board. Kicks it out to Heading. Heading up the floor. Heading into the front court. She'll leave it to May. May back in the corner to Heading. Our JV girls won by 14 earlier in the afternoon. McGee on a floater. Got it. McGee's first points of the ball game for Scooter McGee, who averages coming into the ball game averaging 9. So possession, Crockett 45-18. Crockett third quarter at the 5:49 mark. Up top, Tulloch. Tulloch will go to Donor. Back to Tulloch. Tulloch left side of the floor. Tulloch to the foul line. She'll put up a floater. Got it. Briley Tulloch. She can play. 13 points for Tulloch. Hello, Shauna Lane. Points unknown tonight. Shot taken, Heading, 3-ball not there. Rebound at Jamira. Back up top to McGee. McGee right side Heading, open for a 14-foot jump shot, not there. Got her own rebound, puts it up, not there, draws the foul. Every time I say that, points unknown, I always think of Seeger song, points unknown, sent it way up high. Working on them night moves. Hello to Shauna Lane. Shot taken by Heading is there. Heading from the free throw line at now 7 for 12 on the season. Adrian's got 3 points. She got her opening basket. Start the game. Second shot Heading, got them both. Cyclones trail 47-20, third quarter, 5:15 mark. Ferguson. Left side to Story. Story looking inside. Story will go up top. to Britton. Britton right side to Ferguson. Tolik coming off a screen shot, air ball. Story falling out of bounds, tried to save it, couldn't. We get the basketball. Set the lineup for you as Riley May comes on along with J.C. Shell. Reagan May will come off the floor, so your five are Heading, Smalls, May, McGee, and J.C. Shell. Down in the corner to Heading. Heading across the paint, but with the left hand, not there. Rebounded Britton, nope, picked up Donor to Britton, and Britton has it. She'll give it back to Ferguson. Ferguson into the front court. Ferguson to the cutter. Story puts it up. Right there has been we played ball a long time together. She just knew where she's going to be. 12 points for Story. Tolik's got 13. Riley May for a three ball for the Lady Cyclones, a double C3. She's got 8. Ferguson with it up top. We're down 49-23, third quarter shot taken, missed, rebound Smalls. Up the floor to J.C. Shell. Shell in the front court to McGee. McGee. Inside to Smalls, touch pass in the corner to McGee. McGee back up top to May. May for a three, hit the lip of the rim, no. Rebounded up the floor, leading it to Tolik. Tolik trails it to Donor. Donor puts it up and counting a foul on J.C. Shell. Donor's got 8 fouls on J.C. It's her second. She's got 2. Minton's got 2. Heading's got 2. And McGee's got 2 in the foul department. Hello to Loretta Sanders down in Union, South Carolina. Hello to Nicole Honeycutt Moore, our great PR lady for the city schools. Justin Inslee, Todd Stevens, Janet Hill. 51-23, Crockett. It's a woodshed game tonight for us. Shot is up and in by Donor. Donor's got 9. You got to call it like it is. Up top with the Nave. Nave across the paint to Fleener. Fleener back up top to Reagan May. Crossover dribble, takes it down, knocked to the floor. Double team, ball's tied up. It'll be Ferguson. Tied it up with KK, and it'll be Crockett basketball. They have Donor, Ferguson, Bird, Tolik, and Story on the floor for Crockett. They are 17-3, and that's for a reason. They can play. And the Cyclones, our shooting tonight has been off percentage-wise, and so inside the Story, help out defense Fleener, great job. Fronting her Nave, help out defense from behind Fleener, goes out of bounds, we get the ball back. Clock at 3:27 to go, third quarter, 52-23 Crockett. End of the front court, Fleener. Fleener right side to Nave. Nave up top to Shell. J.C. in the paint, kicks it back top to May. May down low, ball knocked loose, Tolik. Knocked back loose by May, ball's on the floor. The May girls double teamer, take it away. Reagan with it. Reagan puts up the shot, blocked by Bird. Out of the with it, Story. Story will give it to Ferguson. Ferguson bounced up the floor, nice feed to Donor. Donor to Tolik. Nice fast break by Crockett. Tolik's got 15. 54-23 Crockett. 2:50 to go, third quarter. Fleener in the corner to May. And she stepped out of bounds. Her right foot was on the out of bounds stripe side court. Hello to Janet Hill, Dixie McDuffie, Brandy Wallen, Christy Rowland, Lisa Baker, Wilda Edwards. 54-23 Crockett, third quarter, to 2:38 mark. Shot taken, 3 ball not there. Who's going to track it down? It'll be Ferguson battling May, and Ferguson went over the chairs, and she's okay. Thomas Gooch says, oh, that's my point guard. Make sure she's okay. And she is, that's good news. Don't want anybody hurt. Baseline right possession, Ferguson for Crockett. Inbounding it, and a hold and a foul on one of the Cyclones. That was on J.C. Shell, her third. Baseline right, Ferguson. Team foul number 2 here. McGee getting ready to check back in. Ferguson in the corner to Tolik. Tap. Got a hand on it by Fleener, but last touch by Tolik goes out of bounds. We get the basketball. Nice play by Ryan Fleener. 54-23 Crockett. 2:25 to go, third quarter. Available on the bench, Daisy Parks, Macy Reed, and London Taylor. Down low to Wynn. Wynn shot not there, tapped up not there, and a foul on one of the Cyclones. And they're adding up. Fouls on McGee. Just came into the ball game. That's her third. She's got 3. Shell's got 3. 2 by Minton, and 2 fouls by Heading. So Wynn will shoot, and the first one's up and in by Autumn Wynn. Heading back in, replacing McGee. One more shot for Autumn Wynn here. Wynn eyes the mark. Second shot, not there. Comes out hard. Rebound, Shell. Shell pushes, or rather May, pushes up the floor to Riley May. In the corner, deflected, ball stolen away. That's been the bugaboo tonight. It's been the turnover bugs. Bit us big time. Down low, Wynn, shot missed. Rebound's going to be Fleener. Orion's got it. Boys game to follow. 2-minute mark, third quarter. Fleener right side in the corner. Shot taken by Riley May. Got it. Nice shot for a double C3. Riley's in double digits with 11 points. For Riley May on the season. That's the 8th time she's hit double digits. Down low and up and under Donor. Good defense. Shot missed, but Wynn's right there to get it. Good defense by May. Autumn Wynn with the basket off the bench for Crockett. 1:41 to go third quarter. We're down by 31. Here's the steal. Here comes Bird. Bird to the foul line. Feeds a back door to Ferguson, falling out of bounds. In the right corner, Donor. Donor back to Tulloch for a 3. Not there. Rebound Wynn. Stick back. Good. Autumn Wynn. Ball stolen away. Crockett. Ferguson down to Bird. Bird puts it up. Good. Bird's got 6. Right side, bouncing it to Fleener. Fleener will go to May. May up and under against Wynn. Shot not there. Rebound Tulloch. Tulloch baseball pass down the floor. Intercepted Fleener. Stolen back May. May right side to May for a 3. Not there. Double C3. Heading in the corner. Can't get the ball. She was held, I think, by Donor. Ball came out hard. Kind of had a wonky carom off the rim. The foul's going to be on Donor. That's her second. So it's possession, Cyclones, baseline left. Smalls back on the floor. Smalls, Nave, Riley May, Adrian Heading, and Sydney Minton on the floor now. Clock, 49 seconds, third quarter, 61-26. Crockett inside to Smalls. Jamira's yet to score. Shot, got it. Got her first bucket of the ball game. First bucket in 2 games, matter of fact. She didn't score last up at East. 61-28, 35 to play here. Ferguson in the third quarter. Left side to Tulloch up top. The Tulloch back up top to Donor. Now on the floor is Eva Marler. Thomas Googe has pulled his starters, letting some of the youngsters play here at the tail end of the third quarter. Shot, off balance shot, and a foul. Ferguson on foul on Sydney Minton. That's her third, I believe it is. So Ferguson, the free throw line. She has 9 points. Shot is up and in by Bella Ferguson. She's got 10. They've got 3 in double digits. 15 by Tulloch, 12 by Story, and now 10 by Ferguson. Second shot, Ferguson. Wouldn't say she's automatic, but it's pretty close. She can do it. 63-28, Crockett, third quarter, 7 seconds to play. Up top to May. May backs her way in, goes to Smalls. Smalls puts up the shot of the buzzer. Basket won't count. We played 3. Crockett leads it after 3, 63-28. You're watching Elizabethton Cyclone basketball. We'll be right back after this from one of our great sponsors, the good folks from Chick-fil-A.
Hi, my name is Janae, and a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A chicken tortilla soup is it makes me feel warm inside. This is what cozy feels like. This is what bundling up in a blanket next to a fireplace with people you love feels like.
Brumman Sports Shop in downtown Elizabeth with your favorite school's T-shirts, polos, or hoodies. They can put your school, church, or company's logo on lots of different styles of hats, including Nike and Richardson and now Travis Matthew. Windbreakers, sublimated shirts, pullovers, koozies. They can order for any area school and your favorite team. Dry fit sleeveless hoodies, Nike dry fit T-shirts, women's and toddler sizes. You can order any uniform for any sport, including the pants or shorts from Brumman Sports Shop. And they always have a clearance rack to save you money. Plaques, trophies, medals, and ribbons, and all the engraving is done in-house. And they offer hard-to-find Letterman jackets of your favorite school for guys, ladies, and now elementary and middle school athletes too. And they offer all the different sports patches as well. Brumman Sports Shop, downtown Elizabeth, and Facebook, Instagram, website, BrummanSportsShop.com, phone 542-2321, Brumman Sports Shop in downtown Elizabethton.
Start the fourth quarter, we got outscored 20-12. We trail it 63-28 here. We start the fourth. Cyclones' 5-game winning streak very much in jeopardy here, to say the least. Story with it up top. But it's a long season. Backdoor Tulloch, nice feed, and she finished it off. Briley Tulloch with 17. Crockett leads at 65-28. McGee with it up top. Right side to Reagan May for a double C3. Not there, rebounded, pulled down. It'll be Briley Tulloch. Tulloch with it into the front court to Ferguson. Ferguson back door to Donor. Shot missed, rebound Smalls. Jameer up the floor to Fleener. Fleener with the basketball. Ryan into the front court, left side to J.C. Shell. Shell with it up top. She'll feed it to Smalls. Smalls to Fleener. Nice feed, up and in. Nice job by Ryan. Good feed by Smalls. Ryan's got 4. Her career is 5 for Orion, the freshman. Bella Ferguson into the front court. 65-30 Crockett. 6:48 to play. Boys coming up next. The battle of ranked top 10 teams in the state coming up next. Polls come out today, and Elizabethton 9th in the state. Elizabethton's guys are 10th in the state. Up top, Story. Story with it. Story goes left side. Back up top to Tulloch. 65-30 Crockett, fourth quarter. Tulloch driving, puts up the shot, not there. Smalls had a hand on her missing that shot, and the ball comes off. It's batted around, and we'll get the basketball. So it's McGee and Shell and Smalls and Fleener and Reagan May on the floor. 65-30 Crockett, 6 minutes to go. Right side, Shell. Shell with the basketball, bounce up top to Fleener. Fleener will penetrate. John Mitten joins his next game. Dr. John fed it to Smalls. Turnover. Tulloch driving. The leaner. Got it. Briley Tulloch. 19 points for Tulloch. So pass. Ball knocked loose and stolen away Ferguson. Ferguson to Donor. Donor puts it up. Misses a shot. Rebound Britton. Misses a shot. Rebound right there, Bella Ferguson. Ferguson's got 13. 5:25 to go here. McGee up top to May. May for a 3. Lip of the rim, no. Rebound Donor. Donor up the floor to Britton. Britton with it. Britton driving to Tulloch. Tulloch throws it over his shoulder. Open goes in. Almost did. But Britton will get the rebound, and Britton will be trapped. Goes left side of Tulloch. 12-foot jump shot. Good. 21 for Briley Tulloch. So possession, Cyclones. On the floor are the May twins and Fleener and Smalls and J.C. Shell. Down low, Smalls. Back up top to Shell. 71-30. Fourth quarter, down low to Smalls. Puts up the shot, no, and a foul. Good feed by May to Jameer. Jameer will go to the free throw line. She's fouled, I think. Bottom win. Nope, it's on Briley Tulloch, her third. So free throws for Jameer Smalls. First shot is up and not there for Smalls, who shoots 54% from the free throw line. Jameer will get one more shot. So being the odd team Friday night in the 5-team league, we're off. So our next Cyclone games will be next Tuesday. A week from tonight we'll be at Viking Hall to battle all the Tennessee Lady Vikings and the guys. One more shot for Jameer. Her shot is up, and it is in and out. Rebounded Wynn. Wynn for Crockett. To Bird. Bird with it. Right side. Down in the corner. He's pulled the starters. He's got the reserves out there now, getting some valuable playing time for Crockett. Shot taken and made. Schaefer makes the shot. Courtney Schaefer, her first 2. Inside heading off her hand. It'll go Crockett basketball. On the top spin. Our bench still has available London Taylor, Daisy Parks, and Macy Reed. 73-30 Crockett. 3:46 to play. Dribbling the basketball, that will be Haley Shepard, goes off her hand out of bounds. Our JV girls won tonight, 36-22. Our JV boys lost by 10, 64-54. Right side heading, not there. Rebound, Wynn. Wynn goes off to Bird. Bird with the basketball. Bird in the front court. Bird will go right side. It'll be possession Cyclones. Up top to Heading. Heading with the basketball. Right side to Shell. Shell goes top side May. May, left wing. Right wing, J.C. Shell. Shot left it short. Rebound out of there will be Crockett. Ball stolen away. Heading got the ball, put it up and in. Nice shot, Adrian. Heading's got 6. 2:29 to play. 73-32. We're down by 41. Boys coming up next. Right side in the corner of the basketball. That'll be for Crockett. Young lady played on the JV game. Top to Wynn. Wynn will go right side. Lobs it down low. Open, puts it up and in. Courtney Shaper with the lob. She has 4 points off the bench. May gets tied up, and now a jump ball. Alternating possession, we'll keep it. Clock at 1:56 to play. We're down 75-32. Inbounding it to Heading. Heading to Shell. Back to Heading. Back to May for a 3. Got it. Nice shot. Riley May. She's got 14. She leads us tonight. May averages 9, so her high water mark on the season is 25 against Volunteer. Win down low. Bad pass thrown away, Nave. Nave down on the floor, tied up, and who's going to get it? Alternating jump ball to be Crockett basketball with 1:25 to play. 75-35. We're down 40. Baseline right. Up top, she'll go on the pass there to Courtney Schaefer. 22 is Brianna Watson, the freshman. 34 is Eva Marler. Down low to Wynn. Wynn back. Puts up the shot and count it by Courtney Schaefer. All the bench was 6 for Crockett. 53 seconds to go. Nave with it. Nave down in the corner to Heading. Heading not there on the rim out. Ball knocked loose, picked up Shell, and a whistle and a foul to reach on the Crockett Lady Pioneers. Foul's going to be on Haley Shepard, her first. Running clock, 77-35. Nave shot, got it. KK. Nave with 8 points tonight. 21 seconds to go, 77-37 Crockett. 15 seconds to play. Watson with it up top, going east to west. Guys game coming up next here. 6 seconds, 5 seconds. They're just going to hold the ball. That's going to do it. Final score, Crockett wins it going away, 77-37. 40-point loss for the Cyclones tonight. They'll fall to 7-12, and Crockett improves to 18-3, and they are number 8 in the state for a reason. Final score, Crockett big by 40. We'll come back and talk about get ready for the guys game coming up next. You're watching Elizabethton Cyclone basketball. We'll be right back after this from one of our great sponsors, the good folks from Big John's Closeout. Cyclones lose tonight, 77-37. Back after this from Big John's.
Loyal, buy local. He's up against the big boy chains. We know that. Why Big John's Closeouts? What do you feel like separates you from the chains?
Well, I think there's a number of factors I think that go into that. Number one, we're local folks. We shop with you all in other places. We go to church with you. We're involved in civic organizations with you. What money you spend here stays here. You know, it goes to support the payroll. And of course, local taxes, as far as that goes, it also supports a lot of nonprofits as well as sports teams, little leagues, softball, all kind of different things we try to support. We support all the high schools, both city and county, either through, fence signs or gymnasium signs or whatever with yearbooks and the whole bit. So, what you're spending local is staying local. And also we believe, customer service. I came up through the Patey Lumber Company ranks from many years ago. 1977 is when I started. And if you didn't get up and wait on people, or you didn't speak to people, or you didn't try to help people, you wouldn't go to stick around very long. So you learned, that it was important, not only to try to just ask people, but to listen, find out what they're trying to do, find out ways that you can help them as far as that goes. And so all that's very important to us.
There you go, folks. Be loyal, buy local, support them. Big John's Closeouts here in downtown Elizabeth with hammer high prices. Great sponsor of the Tom Douglas Sports Show and Elizabethton Cyclone Sports, Big John's Closeouts. Final score 77-37. In between games, we've got the guys coming up in 13 minutes. Ranked, we're 9th in the state. Crockett's 10th in the state. Going to be a great matchup. We're joined by our outstanding cheerleader sponsor, the one, the only, Victoria Nanny. How you doing, lady?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Doing great. Thanks for coming up. Fundraiser continues for the ladies in the cheerleading. What's the latest? Give us what we can do to help, and where can we get those tickets for the Spuds and Spirits? Is that right?
Yes, Spuds and Spirit. If you know a Betsy cheerleader, you can reach out to a JV varsity cheerleader or our mascots. They can hook you up with a ticket. They're $7. It comes with a baked potato, a drink, and some chili. And that will be on the night of the Unicoi game at home. I think it's January 23rd.
Which is next Thursday.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, for folks who don't know, our cheerleaders earned the right to go to Disney. It's a quick turnaround. They won it. When did they earn it? In November, December? When did you guys find out?
We found out in December at the Smoky Mountain competition, and so we leave, I think, February 6th to head down to Orlando to compete there.
Hello to Regina Shepard. Hello to Linda up in Ohio watching. Hello to Jimmy Stout in Georgia and Rick Ransom in Pensacola. Nick Miller, our assistant AD, watching. We're here talking to Victoria. So they've earned it. It's a quick turnaround, but we got to get some money raised to get to Disney. When is we already had the camp?
Our kids camp is this Saturday.
This Saturday.
Yes. So on the 23rd, the children that attend the kids camp will be performing that night, and then everybody can come eat a baked potato after. So it's perfect.
It is perfect because if you go to the camp Saturday, you get to perform on Thursday. So while you're there, Spuds and Spirits. How much are the tickets?
They're $7.
$7.
Mm-hmm.
It's a great. Go ahead.
You can also, if you don't, pre-order a ticket, you can also come that night, and I know we'll have some extras made up. So.
Yeah. So what do you like when you're Spud?
I like sour cream,
amen.
Cheese,
amen.
Bacon, and butter.
Amen.
Yeah.
Amen and amen. You got it. So it's going to be good. It'll be, again, a chance to get these girls to Disney. Where are we so far? Are we making progress on getting that money?
Yeah, they're doing a great job fundraising. We've had some awesome donations, and they're working really hard for it. So it's been awesome.
So again, in closing, to get the ticket, find you or find one of the cheerleaders and buy that ticket. Be ready for the 23rd, right?
Absolutely.
You got it. Thanks for coming by, lady. Appreciate you.
All right, thank you so much.
You got it. Victoria Nanny with us, our cheerleading sponsor. Coming up next, we'll take a break. He's here. He's ready. We're ready to bring you our buddy, Dr. John Mitten. Ready to rock and roll after this from Lingerfield Drug Center. It's a battle of top 10s in the state. Polls came out today. Cyclones 9th in the state. Crockett 10th in the state. We've got it next for you. You are listening and watching Elizabethton Cyclone basketball. We're talking to our buddy Dr. Eric Carter from Lingerfield Drug Center, one of our proud sponsors of the show and Cyclone Sports. A lot of pharmacies out there, a lot of drugstores out there. Why, in your humble opinion, should we come and trade at Lingerfield Drug Center?
Yes, I think our customers are our family. We treat people how I'd want my family to be treated. And that's, we can come in after hours for you if you need or deliver to you. I think we just go the extra mile. You know, a lot of times at a big chain or something, if you need a refill and it's out of refills, it's too bad. But we'll call the doctor, send them messages, and keep bothering them until they get them sent in to us. So we want to do everything we can to make sure our customers have their medicine and are happy.
Customer service, folks. Again, Lingerfield Drug Center down here beside Carter County Bank in downtown Elizabethton. Proud sponsor of Cyclone Sports and the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Back again at Crockett High School. Hello to Jessica Franklin. Hello to Caden Davison. Hello to Brandy Porch. Hello to Regina Shepard, my magnet lady. She gets me magnets when she goes places. We appreciate that. Refrigerator magnets. And welcome our great principal, Dr. John Mitten. How you doing, sir?
Doing well, Tom. You doing okay?
Yep.
Thanks for having me.
Woodshed game tonight. We saw a good basketball team. You can slice any way you want to slice it, but they can play. Let me give you the scoring for them. We'll turn things over to our boys' game. The final numbers are Port Travis Deli Pizza and player of the game tonight, Riley May with 14 to lead us. 8 points from Kaylin Nave. 6 tonight from Adrian Heading. Also tonight you had 2 points from Adrian Heading. We said 2 points from Orion Fleener. 4 points from Fleener. And 2 points from Jamira Smalls and 1 point tonight for Reagan May. Tough night at the office for the Cyclones, losing by 40. They had 21 from Briley Tulloch. They had 13 from Bella Ferguson. They had 12 from Aaliyah Story. And they rolled 6 and 9 from Kaylee Donor. And they had 6 from Courtney Schaefer, Autumn Wynn, and Autumn Wynn, Courtney Schaefer, and Lacey Bird, rather. Final score is 77-37. Cyclones lose it by 40. And so we're off this week because we're the odd man out on this 5-team league on Friday night. So we will have 8th grade night at John Treadway Gymnasium. We'll stream it for you, honoring the 8th grade girls, 8th grade boys, and 8th grade cheerleaders. And then both varsities will stream their games against Hunter Middle. So come out Friday night and support our future Elizabethton High School Cyclones. Polls came out just this afternoon. Elizabethton 9th in the state in boys basketball in 3A. Crockett's 10th in the state. So we got a battle of top 10s here tonight, and it's going to be good as advertised. These two teams can play.
Yeah, if you look on Max Preps, they don't have a whole lot of statistics. Crockett doesn't right now, but just taking a look at schedules, mentioning the rankings in 9th and 10th in the state, which is awesome for our boys team and good for East Tennessee basketball for Crockett to be right there cracking the top 10 as well. As there's some similarity in scheduling so far. We've both taken on Westridge and Unicoi County, both 1-0 against both those teams. Both played Science Hill, 0-1 against both of those teams, and so we've got a couple of common opponents in our non-conference schedule, which is something that's going to maybe something we pay attention to tonight. But both teams similar records. Both teams got the same common goals, trying to get off to the right start in the conference season. So it's always a good matchup over here. Tough place to play and win, but I think we can come out and do it.
We have 3 guys in double digits and 2 right on the bubble, which makes us very tough to scout. Andrew Barnett leads us with averaging 14 points. He has 45 threes on the season. He can line them up. Zach Wallen averaging 11. Hudson Pate averaging 11. Justin Whitehead just a smidgen under double digits, averaging 9. And also Nathan Bailey, just a smidgen under double digits. He's averaging 9. Hudson Smith averaging 4. Justice Wallen averaging 5. Jackson Buckles averaging 7. He's our mule underneath. Evan Chambers averaging 3. And I say it in a complimentary term. He's a workhorse. And then also Harrison Hobbs averaging 2. So, Doc, you look at his 14, 11, 11, 9, 9, 7 balanced scoring attack on the average. Makes us tough to scout, tough to defend because, and we've seen it all season long. It's been one night Hudson Pate, one night's been Nathan Bailey, one night's been Hudson Smith. And you don't know. And so, am I right? Former coach, makes it tough to scout our team.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, you went down these point totals, and every bit of those things so true just about what a well-balanced team this is and has been, which speaks to our win total right now and where we stand. Andrew Barnett is, he's a senior leading scorer for the team. Hudson Pate and Nathan Bailey both shooting over 50% from the floor for the season. Says a lot about their shot selection and offensive selection on the side of the ball when we possess the basketball. Justin Whitehead shoots 33% from the floor. So, he's a dark horse. He's the kind of guy that we've seen get hot certain nights. And so shooting 33% from the floor doesn't doesn't sound very hot, but at the same time, we know that Justin Whitehead does a lot from beyond the three-point line and takes a lot of his shots out there. So they got to keep an eye on him. And if you're Coach Cannell right now, you're thinking about, what are you going to do if a guy like him comes off the bench, or even Hobbs can come in the game as he did in the JV game tonight and really shoot the ball well. And, Zach Wallen leading the team with 4 assists per game, which is something that's, if you watch him play, he does a lot of sharing the basketball and does a lot to help other guys out. And those big guys inside, man, Wallen, Smith and Buckles averaging over half the team rebounds on the offensive and defensive side of the basketball. And so those 3 guys do a lot inside. It's going to be a key statistic to watch. And Evan Chambers, the freshman that comes off the bench a lot and just does a little bit of everything. I think a stat to watch tonight's turnovers, averaging about 10.5 a game right now. When you get into conference play against really good teams like Crockett, I know that the coaching staff and the team would like to see that number somewhere in the single digits. 10.5 is a good number, but you want to see that low. And defense and rebounding and turnovers always are things you look back on in games like this and say, man, I wish we would have. But going into it, watching turnovers tonight for both teams is a statistic to kind of keep our eye on.
Let's run down the roster for Crockett again. They are an outstanding basketball team. Crockett coming in with a record of 13-3. We are 14-4. Brody McGuire, 6-foot junior. Carson Hensley, 5'3" freshman. Lucas Easterling, 6-foot sophomore. Nolan Street, 6-foot sophomore. Stephen Hensley, 6'1" junior. Gabe Story, 6-foot 10th grader. Truman Borden, 6-foot 10th grader. Aiden Britton, 6'1" freshman. Caleb Eves, 6'2" junior. Bradley Googe, 6'5" senior. Hayden Mock, 6-foot junior. Riley Cash, 6'4" freshman. Reagan Cash, 6'4" senior. And Colton Mullis, a 6'5" sophomore. Over on your right shoulder up on the wall, a TSSAA state tournament team a year ago. These guys can do it. It's going to be a great test for us, and you know what? It's going to be a great test for them. We can play, and we've proven that. And this is a team that had 9 wins total last year. We've already got 14, and we're just getting started really in the second half of the season. Next week, we go to Tennessee High on Tuesday. We'll have Unicoi County, as Victoria alluded to, for that big game next Thursday, when we celebrate 50 years of Lady Cyclone basketball. Hello to Melody Sparks, Jessica Franklin, Brandon Collins, Donna Treadway, James Fields, Craig Emmerich, Roger Brooks, James Fields again, Roger Franklin, Sam Townsend, Jim Parker, Judy Scalf, and Dakota Grindstaff, some of the folks watching. Again, our brand new sponsor is Pizza Inn, $10.99 for the buffet, all you can eat. $10.99 buffet, and then at nighttime the buffet is $11.99. Tonight is kids' night, by the way, and they're open till 9 o'clock tonight. Kids' night, ages 3 to 10, including the buffet for $3.99, drink included. So the buffet, you can get pizza and get rotini noodles, you can get spaghetti, get Alfredo, get the 18 pizzas at any given time, got the salad on the other end, and the chocolate pudding, which is the best part of the whole bar as far as I'm concerned. Chocolate pudding. We'll be there broadcasting live on Thursday for the Tom Daly Sports Show. Doc, before we go to the break, get set for this one. Keys tonight for the Cyclones to win this game. What's it going to take to beat Crockett on their home floor?
I think we're probably going to see an up-and-down game. It's going to have a lot of tempo. There's going to be a lot of possessions. And so, value in the basketball is always important. And talked a minute ago about turnovers. I think that's going to be something we got to keep our eye on. I mean, that's nothing. There's no rocket science behind that, Tom. I think any coach in America would tell you that taking care of the basketball is important. But it's going to be for both teams, especially when, again, the pace is going to be up and down. And each team's going to get a lot of possessions. They're going to have to, value those. But talk about it a lot when we work games together is that, the first 3 quarters is really an audition for the fourth quarter. So I'd be really surprised if this game doesn't come down to a possession game toward the end. And it comes down to execution. Make sure you take care of the ball, taking good shots, and giving it everything you got. Effort's key.
I would like to say I was very proud of my cohort. I saw him on Facebook the other night doing a snow angel. That was very nice. I like that. Sean Whitten did one. Brian Jenkins did one.
Yeah.
Brandon Black. Was that cold?
Yeah, Coach Whitten challenged me. I'm not one to back down from most challenges, but when one of our coworkers and a good friend decides to challenge me to do something I haven't done before and would prefer not to do tonight, man, it's cold.
Yeah.
I got more snow in the forecast, but that was kind of a sweeping thing online the other night, and happy to do it, but not interested in doing it again. Really.
That's it.
Yeah.
He's a one-trick pony. And I get that, but
we should have got you involved, Tom. I didn't.
Yeah.
I had to come up with a name, and you didn't come to mind.
Thank God you didn't think of me.
Next time. Don't worry, you've planted the seed. It's
Thank God you had amnesia and forgot who I was. All right, Cyclones and their traveling black orange numerals ready to go. Crockett and home white. chocolate brown trimmed out in old gold. Great rivalry here, and so we have become big-time rivals in the basketball arena, and Crockett with baseball and softball, and so we've never got them on the football schedule yet, but I never know what's down the road. Let's bring it to you. Here we go. Glad to have you with us here at Crockett. Again, we'll return the favorite, our place, in February, and they'll come our way. Hello, Emma Pope. Hello to Tom and Mandy Holly. Paris Wallen, Kim Pless. Hudson Pate will start it tonight. 5'10 junior. Pate averaging, as we said, 11 points a game. Zach Wallen averaging 11 for the 6-foot junior. Andrew Barnett, 5'9 senior. Barnett averaging 14, 45 threes for Andrew Barnett. Also starting with the Cyclones would be Nathan Bailey, 6'7 junior. Bailey averaging 9, and Jackson Buckles will round it out starting 5. He averages 7. Nolan Street, 6-foot sophomore for Crockett. Stephen Hensley, the 6'1 junior. Cody Cannell says he only plays about 7 or 8. Caleb Eve, 6'2 junior. 6'5 senior Bradley Gooch. And Reagan Cash, 6'4 seniors. They got some size. 6'4, 6'5, 6'2, 6'1, and 6 foot. We counter with 5'10, 6 foot, 5'9, 6'7, and 6'5. So we'll see. Ready to go, and glad to have you with us wherever you may be as the late rush on the ball, say across the fruited plain. Here we go. We're in Jonesboro tonight. Crockett, not a bad crowd. Thought we'd have more, but you're with us wherever you be across the internet world. Be sure to like it and share it. Hello, Kirby Connell. My man Kirby's watching. Love my man with the long-haired country boy watching in Knoxville tonight from Tennessee baseball.
Go Vols.
Yep. Hello, Connie Hensley gets to watch her boy. You're right. I spent some good time talking to Joe about the Lord of all things. That was good before the game tonight. All right, tip up. Buckles will get center circle. We're 9th in the state. Crockett's 10th in the state. Polls came out today. Here we go. Tapped up control. The Pate's got it. Here we go. We work right to left here at the Pioneer Gymnasium. Pate picked up man for man now. Cyclones will open things up in the opening possession. We'll go up top to Wallen. Wallen back to Pate. Pate gives to Barnett down in the corner to Buckles. Or Bailey runs the baseline, puts it up, blocked. Out of there with it comes Crockett. Up the floor. Hensley driving. Hensley a floater from 12. Not there. Down low. Bailey's got the board. Up the floor to Zach Wallen. Wallen, it's like a heavyweight prize fight already. Down low to Buckles. Buckles falling out of bounds, tried to save it, couldn't. And the Crockett cheerleaders. Doc, it almost feels like a tournament atmosphere tonight.
Yeah, definitely. You know, anytime with 5 teams in a conference, you know, every one of them matters, especially with an odd number. So every win, every time you get a chance to take the floor and try to get one up. So a lot of energy here tonight, and that's good for both teams.
Inside posting up. Kicks it back up top. Crockett down the paint, puts up the up and under, and got it on the runner. Count the basket by Bradley Gooch. A state tournament team a year ago, this Crockett team. Up the floor, Pate, 2-0 Crockett early. Left side of the floor on the arc is Hudson Pate around a buckle screen, fights to it, give and go. Couldn't get it back to him, to Bailey. Bailey to Barnett, double C3, not there. Rebounded out of there with a Gooch. Gooch down the floor, Gooch will feed it right side. Nice break and a basket to Nolan Street. Crockett out 4-0 here. Pate with it into the front court. He'll check the bench from Lucas Honeycutt. Honeycutt 227 wins coming into this one. Up top, he'll go to Bailey. Bailey with it, left side to Hudson Pate. Pate looking inside. He'll kick it up top to Wallen around the screen. He'll put up a double C3. Fouled, he'll shoot free throws. Hooked him, he came around that screen set by Buckles. And so Zach Wallen will go to the free throw line. Wallen on the season, Doc. He'll go there. Wallen shooting 62%. We as a team, pretty good free throw shooting basketball team. Wallen shoots, I think he shoots 3, does he not?
He does.
He does. Foul in the act.
Zach doesn't mind to go to the free throw line and hopefully knock a couple down. Talked about his contributions to the team. He does a lot. He's a great ball handler, got his head up, seeing the floor all the time, sharing the basketball, making good decisions, averaging, again, over 4 assists per game. So he shares the ball well, but also makes good decisions to do just that and go to the line and try to get one more. Yeah, there we go.
Madden Bowe didn't realize he's getting a 3-shot opportunity. Hello to Deborah Sparks. Maurice Graves. Paris Wallen. Thank you all for watching. One more shot, got all 3. Zach's got all 3 of her points. 4-3 Crockett. 6:25 to go in the period. Into the front court with the pink shoes. That's kind of cool. With the basketball, that'll be Caleb Eves. Eves down the paint, puts it up and under, and it's blocked by Bailey. Clean block, but got him with the body on Nathan. That's his first foul. So Eaves, E-A-V-E-S, will go to the free throw line. So Caleb Eves to shoot. And we're off Friday night. We're the odd team in the league on a 5-team night. So we'll have a night off. We're streaming the 8th grade night.
It'll be fun to have T.A. Duggar at our place. It's always cool to see them play 4 games in a night. You know, the way their schedule works out, they do 2 and 2. One team travels and one team stays at home. I know the kids like to play all 4 to just get there and support their friends and be able to do it at our place for 8th grade night. It's going to be pretty special, so we're looking forward to having them.
We're streaming it. 6:15 we'll start it with Jackson Judah, our buddy over here, our sophomore. He's a great kid. We're blessed to have him. He's only a 10th grader. Pate up top to Barnett. Barnett for a double C3, not there. Off mark a bit. Rebound Bailey, reverse layup, and
nice.
Good. That's that wingspan, Nathan Bailey. Right side rebound, used the rim as protected. Reverse to layup, got it, fall in for him. 5-5, our first tie of the ball game. Stolen away, Zach Wallen. Wallen driving. Wallen stops, puts up the shot. Good. Zach Wallen's got 5.
Nice.
We've got our first lead at 7-5. First quarter action at the 5:40 mark. Eves with it up top. Or check that, it's not Eves, that's Cash going up and it's blocked. Off his hand, out of bounds. Doc will get the basketball.
Absolutely.
Great job of Zach Wallen.
Yes, sir, making his impact on both ends of the floor, you know, putting the ball in the hole and doing a good job on the defensive end. Those two things feed each other, Tom. Getting off on the right foot on one helps the other, so good job defensively by the Cyclones forcing the turnover.
Block on Bradley Googe. We've got the ball and the 2-point leader in the first quarter. Pate with it up top. Wide open, double C3. Not there. Rebound Barnett. Barnett will kick it back to Wallen. Wallen down the paint, kicks it back door to Buckles, has batted around, stolen away by Cash. Up the floor to Nolan Street. Street takes that, they call it a Euro step. We call it a walking back home, but they call it a Euro step, and the foul's going to be on the Cyclones on the dribble drive. So, Double C, by the way, folks, say, what is Double C? It's Double C Western Supply, our 3-point sponsor. And we appreciate them very much. Foul's going to be on the Cyclones. Free throw, Street. Shot is up and in for Nolan Street. He's got 3 points. 7-6 Cyclones, 5:12 to go in the period. Go to Roger Brown, Leslie James. Well, she is alive. Craig Nave, Richard Whitson, Juanita Parker, Travis Bishop, Deborah Sparks, and EHS Athletics. Thank you all for watching. Second shot missed. Bailey to Buckles to Wallen. 7-6 Cyclones, 5 into mark in the period. Wallen crossover dribble driving, puts up the runner, not there. Tapped up, loose ball. Bailey's got it. It's up for grabs. Nathan's got it. Kicks it back to Barnett. Barnett a floater from 8 feet left side. Got it. Nice shot, Andrew Barnett. 9-6 Cyclones. Our biggest lead at 3 now. First quarter at the 4:47 mark. They're beating and banging on both ends. Down low, bounce pass, shot a right past Gooch. Good defense, Doc. We get the ball back.
Good ball pressure by Hudson Pate. And Zach did a good job, got on his heels a little bit, but read the back cut, so we do a good job playing the passing lanes, and I'm sure Crockett's going to look for that all night. They didn't get it there, but good job by the Cyclones forcing the turnover.
Up top, Bailey to Barnett.
Oh, wow, good look.
Down low, and I was turning around taking a swig of Dadu. What happened?
Jackson caught the ball at the high post, turned around. Nate was cutting and just let him just a little bit. Nate had his head turned, but great play, great execution, just couldn't convert.
Cyclones defending. Left side of the floor, down low to Street. Street inside, double team, turnaround jump shot, rims out. Good defense, Cyclones on this shot by Cash. Buckles will give it to Pate. Pate will push it. Pate into the front court, leaves it to Buckles. Buckles goes left side to Zach Wallen. Wallen up top to Barnett. 4 minutes to go, actually 4:05 to be exact. We're up 9-6 first quarter Cyclones. Barnett up top to Buckles. Buckles to Wallen. Wallen off that Buckles screen. Foul line. Back to Buckles. Give and go. Head fake. Put up the shot. Couldn't get it to go. Rebounded out of there. It'll be Googe. He'll kick it to his teammate. And that would be Nolan Street. And up before they bring it to Hensley. Hensley a step back. Now a runner. Hensley. Oh, nice backdoor pass. Knock loose. Picked up Barnett. Good intentions. Driving Barnett on the floater. Good. Andrew Barnett. Kissed it off the glass on the runner on the right side of the rim. 11-6 Cyclones. Are out by 5 here. First quarter at the 3:31 mark. Good team defense to Hensley's pass. Had right intention. We got a hold of it, blocked it, intercepted it. With it up top, Hensley. Hensley with it against Wallen. Driving, puts up with the left hand. Not there. Tapped up, Cash. And it rims out. Down low, battling for it out of bounds. Should be Cyclone basketball. They'll say it's Crockett's. Buckles, Wallen, Bailey, Barnett, and Pate. For us, Hensley, Googe, Cash. Inbounding it will be Street. Down to the corner, spin move. Spin move again and over the shoulder. Nice shot by Bradley Googe. He's got 4. That was a nice bank shot over his shoulder. 11-8 Cyclones, 3-minute mark to go in the period. Pate into the front court. Hudson to the right side of the floor. Buckles sets a screen. Pate up top to Bailey. Bailey driving. Bailey with that wingspan puts it up. Not there. Tapped up. Out of there with it will come Googe. Googe for Crockett. Into the front court. Googe driving. Puts up the shot. No, and a foul on the floor, says official Butch Patterson. Nathan Bailey's second foul here. That gets Justice Wall, another mule for us. When I say mule, Doc, we're giving a complimentary term.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about, yeah.
They're just mules. They're workhorses, like big old Clydesdales.
That's right.
Wallen and Jackson Buckles. Baseline right, inbounding it. Crockett in the corner. Up top. Basketball to Caleb Eves. To Cash. 3-point shot taken. Not there. Rebounded. Wallen's got it. He'll give it off to Zach. Here go the Cyclones. Into the front court, up 3. Crossover dribble, Zach Wallen with a floater. Not there. Rebounded. Cash will kick it up the floor. And a whistle and a reach as they come up the floor. Are those the speckled uniforms, Doc?
They are.
Yeah. Describe what they're seeing down there.
Well, those are black, orange, black uniforms, all black, orange numerals, and orange lettering. Script font on the front, Cyclones across the front. Those jerseys, I believe, are the ones they replaced. They used to say Betsy, but we're not allowed to wear those anymore, so this is what we replaced them with, so very nice.
Yep. Missed shot. Pate's got it in the corner. Shot taken. Not there, but Justin Whitehead has checked in. And now he'll get called for a foul, I think. Whitehead on the floor along with Buckles, Pate. He grunted. He didn't like that. Doc didn't like that. Wallen and also Wallen. So free throws now for Nolan Street for Crockett. 11-8 Cyclones. 2:08 to go in the period.
It's a very physical game so far, and got a great crew tonight. Let a lot of things go around the rim. Sometimes the stuff that's 90 feet away from the basket you wish wouldn't affect the game as much. Just like that, Justin was trying to get a tie ball, which he had a chance to do. Didn't look like he was reaching, but they decided to blow the whistle on it. But again, looks like we've got a crew tonight that's going to let them be physical and let them play with 2 big teams and 2 strong teams. Creates for an exciting atmosphere.
Hudson Smith is now checked in.
Another mule, right?
Another mule. We got a bunch of mules.
Oh, we do.
A bunch of Clydesdales. I love it.
That's a good problem to have.
Absolutely. Into the front court, Pate. 11-10 Cyclones, 2-minute mark to halftime. I'm sorry, 2-minute mark in the first period. Right side will be Whitehead. Up top to Hudson. Hudson to Wallen. Wallen foul line. Can't get the shot. Back to Wallen. Good ball movement to Pate. Pate down the paint. Kicks it back to Wallen. Zach. Penetration. Floater. Not there and draws a foul. Zach took it into the teeth of the defense. There's some big bodies in there. Foul's going to be on Cash, and Wallen will go to the free throw line. Zach with 5 points to lead us. Will shoot a pair at the 1:43 mark in the period. We lead it 11-10.
Talk about ball movement. Tom, the best way to put pressure on the defense is to turn the floor over from right to left or east to west. And so Lucas Honeycutt's team doing a great job of just executing and taking their time, making sure they get a good shot, not forcing anything, but 5 guys moving together, keeping great spacing, and that puts a ton of pressure on the defense to help stop the ball, and eventually, like Zach found, a little gap to get in there and somebody out of position to go to the line. Textbook possession there for the Cyclones.
Wallen makes his both free throws. He's made all 5 of the stripe. He's got 7 points to lead us. Cyclones by 3 with a minute and a half to go. Right wing Eves, shot, got it. Caleb Eves got his first bucket with a free throw. He has 3 points total. Pate into the front court. 1:25 to go. First quarter, we lead 13-12. Pate up top to Justice Wallen. Wallen to Whitehead. Whitehead up top to Huddy. He'll give it off to Wallen. Wallen, crossover dribble down the paint and up and under. Not there. Hudson's got it. Puts it up. Not there. Rebound out of there with the Cash. Cash up the floor to Eves. Eves backdoor to Googe. Over his right shoulder. Sails out of bounds. Turnover. We get the ball back.
Great hustle by Justin Whitehead. He went from under the rim all the way back and almost beat the ball down the court on a three-quarter court pass, but he created that turnover. He was in position to take away the shot, force the pass, and a bad pass. So good job running the floor by Justin Whitehead.
Good ball game as we thought. A minute to go, first quarter, 13-12 Elizabethton. Pate with it up top. Pate down the paint. Puts it up with his left hand, not there. Batted around by Smith, picked up loose ball Whitehead. Whips it up top to Zach Wallen. Wallen down the paint with a floater, left it short. He got his own rebound and missed that one too. Down low, out of the way, will be Cash for Crockett. He'll give it off to, it'll be Bradley Googe with the basketball. 38 seconds to go in the period. 13-12 Betsy. Down to the corner, Googe. Googe guarded by Justice. Wallen goes inside, kicks it out in the corner. Shot taken. Hensley not there, got his own rebound. Picks it up. Hensley, follow-away jump shot from 8. Rims out. Rebound Eves. Eves reverse layup up and in. Caleb Eves got 5. And Crockett takes their first lead of the ball game at 14-13. 13 seconds to go in the period. With it up top will be Hudson Pate. Pate will come around a screen by Wallen. Launches a 3, in and out. Down low, Wallen. Put back not there. Draws the foul. He'll go to the free throw line. Good job with Justice Wallen to absorb contact and go to the line.
Had a good conversation with Justice in the hallway last year. I just remember talking to him, it was after football season, basketball had gotten going. He was talking about his role on the team just as a JV player, and I remember him telling me that he loves to do stuff like that. I remember him using the words trash points. He likes to find them. He likes to beat around. He's not interested in being the leading scorer. Sometimes he might be, but he's just interested in doing the little things right. And you got to have guys on the team like that. And with the clock winding down, 1.2 seconds to go, he goes and gets an offensive rebound and gets a chance to maybe get one back here.
Free throw ties it up here. We're down 1 with 1 second to play in the period. Wallen's second toss. Justice got it. Front of the rim, back to the rim, went in for it. Buzzer. Does he get it off? Counts if it goes. Eves and rims out. We played 1. Our second tie of the ball game knocks us at 14 after 1. You're watching Elizabethton Cyclone basketball. It's the Eagle Center, downtown Elizabethton, great antique store. Why come shop at the Eagle Center?
We just have so many unique things that tell a story, that add character to your home and conversation, and there's something new to look at every single day. Every time you come in, you won't see the same thing twice, and it's just a good place to shop for those unique gifts.
What's the saying you always use, the cliche?
Things tell a story when people no longer can.
That's it.
We have a building full of things that are just dying to tell stories.
Absolutely. 2 floors, over 50 vendors. Hours are open.
We're open 10 to 5, Monday through Saturday.
Closed on Sundays for the Lord's Day.
That's right.
And you have gift cards too, right?
We have gift cards available.
Yep. The Eagle Center, downtown Elizabeth, one of our great sponsors here on the Tom Taylor Sports Show and Cyclone Sports. Be loyal, buy local, and shop at the Eagle Center in downtown Elizabethton.
Thank you, Tom.
We start the second period. Hello to Jill Mullis. I don't know if she's here. I want to meet her. She's got a young'un on the team, Colton Mullis. She watches all the time. Thank you, Jill, for watching. I don't know if you're here or not, but if you are, we're right up here. Love to meet you, young lady. Up with the basketball will be Crockett. Start the second period possession. Driving will be Googe up and in. Bradley Googe will muscle up. He's got 6. Crockett's biggest lead right now, 2. 16-14 first half. Payne into the front court. Payne with the basketball. Hudson up top to Buckles. Buckles to Wallen. Wallen with it. Goes up top side to Whitehead. Back to Wallen, rather. Zach to Pate. Crockett in a pretty sticky man-for-man here. Right side, Pate can't get the shot. Bounces up top, and he walk with it will go the other way. Pate, Justice Wallen, Zach Wallen, Jackson Buckles, and Justin Whitehead on the floor for the Cyclones. They counter with Googe and Eves and Cash and Hensley and Street. With it up top, feeds it down low. Bad pass thrown away. Buckles picked it. Up the floor to Pate. Pate gets fouled down the floor in the dribble drive on the reach by Stephen Hensley. Will be his first team foul. Number 1 of the second period, recycling the fouls, of course. 16-14 Crockett, 7:14 to go. It's good to see you tonight, too, Mrs. Bradley. One of my favorites. Hello, Kristen Cannon. How you doing, lady? Jill Mullis, we said hello to you. Side court inbound. Wallen up top to Pate. Dr. John Mitten, yours truly, Tom Taylor, bringing it to you from Jonesboro. It's a good one. 16-14 Crockett. 7-minute mark till halftime. Up top, Wallen. Wallen to the foul line. To Buckles. Buckles back to Whitehead. Whitehead up top to Justice Wallen to Pate. Good ball movement up top. On that little weave, he'll go to Buckles. Crockett stays in a man. To Zach up top to Justice. Wallen right side to Whitehead. Whitehead up top to Buckles. Buckles to Pate. Pate. Penetration. Mismatch defensively. Down low. Ball knocked loose. Pate's got it. Pate goes back up top. Whitehead for a double C3. Not there. Rebound in the paint. Wallen goes for it. Loose ball picked up. Justice. Kicked it off to Pate. Great hustle. Pate puts up the shot. Good. That's all because of Justice Wallen getting down there and grubbing it. Getting after it down on the floor, keeping it going. We're tied at 16, third tie of the ball game. Justice Wallen made that happen. That's why we call him the mule and the workhorse right there. With it up top, Eves. Eves will go to Googe. Googe in the corner. Street for a three. Not there. Who's got it? Tapped up, tapped up. Hensley got it. Caught it, put it up in one motion. Stephen Hensley's got his first two. 18-16 Crockett. 5:55 to go to halftime. Pate around a Buckles screen. Nope, it elects to go in the opposite direction. Now it goes to Buckles. Buckles will launch a three. Not there. Rebound tapped up Wallen. Got out jumped and got the basketball. Out leaped him, bro, just a smidge. And Street has the ball. 18-16 Crockett, first half here. To Googe. Googe right wing. Back to Street. Street for a three. Lip of the rim. Left it short. Pate's got the loose ball on the rebound. On the carom. Up the floor. He'll push it. Pate. Right side to Buckles. Buckles walked. Got by with it. Lost handle. Picked up Wallen. Back to Pate. Pate down the paint, fall away jump shot, get in there, down on the cylinder, kicked out with a top spin. And it comes right back in the hand of Bradley Googe. That rascal's down in about 3 or 4 inches and came back out with a top spin. Basketball Crockett. 5:08 to go to halftime. We trail 18-16. Right side Hensley, guarded by Pate. Hensley, penetration. Hensley, foul line jump shot, got it. Stephen Hensley on a pull-up. Drops it in from the free throw line. Their biggest lead's at 4 now, 20-16. Clock at 4:45 to halftime. We'll talk about the baseball auction coming up at halftime. Up top, we'll go to Whitehead for a double C3. Not there. Rebound Justice Wallen. Back to Zach. Double C3. Not there. Rebound Buckles. No. Rebound Cash. Cash quiet scoring, but been big rebounding here in the ball game for Reagan. Cash, the 6'4" senior. Googe, right side on the back shot. Zach Wallen's got 9. He averages 11. And we're back within 2, 20-18 Crockett. Clock at 4:05 to go to halftime. Eves, foul line, can't get the shot. Great recovery by Wallen to deny him the shot. The Googe. Googe stop, puts up the shot, misses. Loose ball picked up Cash. Left it short, tapped up and Eves. Not there. Batted around, out of there with it to Eves. Eves will have it. Kicks it up top. Basketball Hensley. He'll go back to Street. Street will penetrate. Kicks it in the corner. Can't get the shot. Back to Googe. Googe on the drive and a foul on the floor, I think, on Justin Whitehead. Now, Lucas Honeycutt of Ribbenham said, you got to box out. Foul's going to be on Whitehead. Possession baseline right. Hensley. Substitutions, Barnett back in. Bailey back in. And our freshman Evan Chambers on the floor now, number 0. Baseline right, inbounding at Street. Nope, that's not Street. In the corner to Hensley. Hensley inside the arc for a 3, or 2 rather, not there. Rebound to Eves, up and in. Caleb Eves, 2 to go. Wallen around the screen. Zach can't get the step back shot up top to Buckles. Buckles to Barnett, to Bailey. Bailey goes to Chambers. Chambers back to Buckles, back to Wallen. Wallen around the screen, open, fire, foul, no call. Bailey, Wallen, Chambers, Buckles, and Barnett, Coach.
It's one of those times and stretches in the game when you have a hard time scoring. It happens.
A floater down the paint, rims out, rebound Bailey. Good job by Nathan. He'll kick it off to Wallen. We trail by 4, 2:50 to go to halftime. Shoved him off, and Cody Cannell says, yep, you did. I want to say it's Brody McGuire. I don't have a 2 on my roster.
I believe you're right.
Don't see that called much. And our ladies got beat by 40. And here it's 22-18 with 2:32 to go to halftime. So it's McGuire and Googe and Eves and Hensley and Cash for Crockett. Barnett picks him up half court, man per man. Up top, Cash back to the basket. High post goes in the corner. Googe runs that baseline, puts it up, foul. It's going to be on Jackson Buckles. That'll be his first. Free throws for Bradley Googe. Googe with 6 points in the ball game, shoots a pair for the Crockett Pioneers.
Feels like he's got more than that. He's a downhill driver. Every time he catches the ball, he's going to either shot fake, put it on the deck, or take it to the rim. So doing a good job defending him so far. But those 6 points just seem like they've been timely. He does a good job driving downhill. Jackson just got there a little late on the help defense.
Shot by Googe is there. Want to say hello to Joyce Shoemaker. Everyone on the story says I'm a Crockett fan, but also a Wallen friend. Great job, Zach. Robert Reese, Sandy and Mark Potter, Barbara Robinson, Lois Schaff, Michael Stafford, Matt Gegley, Matt Clemson, Jordan Lambert, Emery Sells, Colin Nidifer, and Jill Mullis. We said hello to you, and Josh Lowe. He made both shots, did he not?
He did.
Googe will have 8 points under his name now. We're down 6, their biggest lead, 24-18 Crockett. 2 minutes to go to halftime. Up top, Pate. Back on the floor to Bailey. Bailey down the paint, the floater, and not there. Picked up Buckles. Kicks it back to Pate. Hudson driving. Hudson can't get the shot. They'll go back to Chambers. Chambers will go to Barnett. Andrew's been quiet. He's got 4 points, averaging 14, our leading scorer. 45 threes on the season. Barnett driving, cut off on a blocking foul on Steve Hensley. So Steven gets the foul. Named, I'm sure, after his grandfather, who's a phenomenal Baptist preacher. Preacher Steve. Loose ball foul. We pick it up, and we'll get the side court inbound by Evan Chambers. Looking for an inbound cutter. Who's going to get it? Somebody. Up top, basketball to be Hudson Pate. Pate driving. Pate down the paint. Feeds it to Buckles. Buckles puts up a shot. Good. Nice feed. Buckles got his first 2. Great assist by Hudson Pate, Doc. 24-20 Crockett.
Yeah, Coach Honeycutt was trying to get a timeout on that make, and nobody paid attention. But, great feed. Long scoreless drought, busted up by a great assist and a great finish by Jackson. So good job by those guys hooking up.
Eves picked up the ball, got knocked loose out the street for a 3. Got it. Check that. Brody McGuire with a 3 ball. McGuire 27-20. Their biggest lead now at 7, Crockett. At the 58-second mark in the half. Pate with it up top. Hudson with the basketball. Tennessee and Unicoi County's other teams playing tonight in the league. East is the odd man out. They have the night off. Pate with it to the foul line. Pate back up top to Chambers. 43 seconds till halftime. We're down 7. To Barnett. Barnett will go to Pate. Pate up top. High post Buckles. Buckles to Hudson Pate. Pate has a knock loose picked up by Eves. Eves down the floor, has a stolen right back by Barnett. 24 seconds and a half in the corner. Open for Pate for a 3. Not there. Rebounded backside board up. Not there, but Chambers on the stick back. Rebounded Crockett down the left side of the floor to Eves. Eves to the cutter. Cash. Cash hammers it home. An authoritative layup, we would call that one. 29-20. Barnett counts if it goes.
Let's go.
Got
yes,
it!
Sir.
Andrew Barnett with a double C3 at the buzzer. Barnett's got 7. We trail by 6. It's halftime. Crockett leads it 29-23. We'll come back for your halftime. You're watching and listening to Elizabethton Cyclone basketball. Now this from the good folks at Northeast Community Credit Union. Back after this. Cyclones trail at the break 29-23. Community Credit Union, one of our great sponsors. Christmas Club savings account for next year. Tell me about it.
Yes, let's talk about it because now you're going to have 12 months to do this. What better time than right now to open your Christmas Club savings? There's no cost on this. This is just something that we can help you transfer automatic funds either weekly, bi-weekly, monthly out of your check. So that way you won't even have to worry about it. And each time that you have that transferred, either you can do it yourself or deposit into this account, or we can have automatic draft set up. That's just convenient for you. And like I said, it's just another sub account to your savings and checking at Northeast Community Credit Union. So if you have any questions, visit bemycu.org or come in and see us at one of our convenient locations or call 423-547-1200.
And you cut checks when? Next year? October, November? So when you get your checks?
Yes.
Save it up all year?
Yeah, so direct deposit could be your monthly paycheck.
Okay.
And so you can allocate a percentage of that paycheck into the Christmas Club. And that way, when you get to October, November, it's going to be built up. And so it's a great feature, and people love it.
The Christmas Club Savings Account for Christmas 2024?
Yes.
From Northeast Community Credit Union, one of our great sponsors of the Tom Douglas Sports Show and Cyclone Sports.
In a world where clutter, trash, and debris threaten your property, one man is ready to save the day. He's Container Man, your dumpster delivery superhero. Need to clear out your garage? Call Container Man. Remodeling your home? Call Container Man. Demolition waste taking over your job site? Call Container Man. From minor to major projects, Container Man has the perfect size dumpster for every task. With lightning fast delivery and the customer service of a locally owned company, he will help you restore order to your world. When you're ready to fight clutter, trash, and debris, call Container Man.
Halftime, we trail 29-23. Cyclones 6 field goals. Free throw line is 5, 7 tried and 6 made. And a 3-ball. We're averaging 8 threes a game. We have 1. That was Barnett's buzzer beater. It takes in the locker room down only 6 now, 29-23. For Crockett, scoring for Crockett, you have Bradley Googe with 8. Caleb Eves with 7. Nolan Street with 5. Stephen Hensley with 4. 3 for Brody McGuire and 2 for Reagan Cash. And Brody McGuire has 3, made that 1 3-ball. So I would assume, purely an assumption, because I'm out here with you, but I would assume Coach Honeycutt would address the rebounding or maybe lack thereof in the first half. That's where we're getting beat. The boards are out rebounding us.
Yeah, I think we would probably both have expected that this contest would be somewhere in the 30s, but it's 23-29 at the half. So, I mean, more of a defensive battle than I really anticipated. I thought that with the way both teams play, and we did. Both teams did play up and down the court. Anticipate a little bit more scoring, but you know, when a game is a little bit lower scoring with less possessions, even more really the rebounding edge does become more of a focus, or it feels like some of those rebounds, even though they've got a 3 rebounding edge, you know, that makes a difference in a low scoring game. So I would call this a low scoring game right now, and yeah, you know, that's something you probably want to go in there and talk about. You know, you hear people in the stands, I've said it, coaches say it, we all say it, you know, blocking out, boxing out, whatever the terms that you use to for a defensive player or even sometimes an offensive player to get position on another player to try to, you know, get the basketball when it's coming off the rim. But more now than any time I can remember high school basketball being, you got to compete for it once it comes off. You get position, but getting position is only half the battle. The other half is going up and out competing the other player. And sometimes when you got an officiating crew that lets a few things go, that over the back call or a little push or shove here, and things get physical, sometimes that being in position and boxing out, it's not enough. Again, it's half the battle. The other half is releasing and going and getting it, competing for it, you know, tapping it to another teammate, getting a hand on it, and little things like that. So one team does that a little bit more than the other. Sometimes it can equate to a handful of points, and by the time the game's over, across 4 quarters, it can make a difference. And I think right now it is, but I'm confident we'll address it. We got the guys down low and on the court right now. They're competing, doing a great job executing on the offensive side. You know, we're getting the good looks and good shots. We missed a lot of, you know, little easy buckets around the rim in the first quarter that probably would have created a little separation, but credit Crockett's defense.
Halftime, Cyclones trail 29-23. February the 1st. It's hard to believe we're talking baseball. It's not that far away. Baseball on our spring sports schedule, of course, packed in there with boys soccer, baseball, softball, track and field, and tennis. Busy, but the baseball team, the annual baseball auction with new coach, Coach Corn, on Saturday, February the 1st in the Commons. Going to be a sit-down dinner. It's a little bit different from the auction we've had before, and going to be, people are contributing. I think last year was over 100 baskets every year. These baskets you go around and bid on. And they got some silent auction items going to be good, as we said. Some live auction items, some trips and different things. So it'll be coming up on Feb 1. Get your tickets to the baseball players. It's a great, I mean, it takes a lot of money to get these guys up and down the road. So Feb 1 is the annual baseball auction.
Yeah, it's fun. It's always a good time. You know, Coach Presnell got that started, and and hand it off to Coach Corn, and it's going to be a fun time. Since the auction has went online or partially online, you can go online and bid, which is always unique and a really cool way to get access to stuff and kind of keep up through over time as it leads up to the auction. But there are some auction items that are only in person, which is part of the intent of the dinner. So it'll be a good meal and it'll be a good time, but it'll be an opportunity for people to come in and bid on some of those in-person items only. So it's always fun. It takes forever to list out some of the community partners that we have that donate every year and do really nice things, whether it's a creation or whether it's a service, community service that's provided, or a combination of the two. There's always some good stuff, and all the proceeds go to support the baseball team. So it's a fun time, so I encourage everybody to come out. Make sure you connect with someone, keep an eye on social media, and pick up a ticket. Come join us. It'll be great.
Hello to Joyce Shoemaker, to Ian Thompson, to Daphne Siebert, Jack and Jody Buckles, Doug Tittle, Jess Head, Jacqueline Irwin, Jeremy Wallen, Karen Gentry, Norma Hoffman, Sean Carden, Kyle Eastep, hello, sir, Connie Helms, Henry Couch, Jason Harris, Addison Dietz, Michael Wood, some of the folks watching. Halftime we trail 29-23. Cyclones back out, getting ready for the second half, coming up in 2 minutes and 12 seconds. We'll be right back after this from Physical Therapy Services. You're watching from Jonesboro, Crockett High School, Elizabethton Cyclone basketball. This is Smith from Physical Therapy Services, one of our great sponsors of Cyclone Sports and the Tom Daly Sports Show. Things that you do, maybe some things folks don't realize you do at PTS.
So a lot of people think that we hang our hat on sports and providing sports coverage, which we do, and we do a very good job with that. I'm not trying to toot our own horn, but there's a reason that we've been doing this since 1976, and we continue to be the go-to people for this. But some of the things that we treat that people don't realize that we treat is just generalized deconditioning. People that aren't able to get up out of chairs, people that aren't able to work, people that want to be able to go and see their grandkids play sports, but they can't make it from the parking lot into the stadium. So we help people do that. Vertigo. We do a lot of vertigo work and a lot of dizziness work. We're one of the few vertigo, from the American Balance Institute, one of the few vertigo clinics within the state of Tennessee. We do a fantastic job with that as well. And the other thing is, because we've been in business for so long, we are very well integrated within the healthcare system of Northeast Tennessee and outside of Northeast Tennessee. So if we can't help you, we can refer you to the right people that can provide you with the appropriate care.
Awesome. A lot of things. Website, how do we find your website? What's there?
PTSTN.net. You'll find our information, contact information. We're currently redoing our website, trying to make it better and updated. Really, the best way to get in touch with us is to call us or stop by, set up for a consultation, and we can point you in the right direction. Whether we're pointing back at us to get you taken care of, or we are pointing you to one of our fellow clinics and fellow physicians.
Phone number is
423-543-0073.
Physical Therapy Services, PTS, one of our great sponsors of Cyclone Sports and the Tom Taylor Sports Show.
A half-off event's going on now at Cannon's Furniture. Take half off or more on your new furniture, plus get 0% interest financing. Savings on every bedroom, living room, dining room, every room of your home. Take half off. Going on now at Cannon's Furniture in Elizabeth.
29-23 again at Cannon's Fine Home Furnishings. I know it's not Black Friday, but that 50% still is good. Half off. The furniture at Cannon's Fine Home Furnishings in downtown Elizabeth. We love Cannon's being with us on the broadcast. Cyclones come out of the huddle, ready to go second half. We'll see if we can even up the rebounding and get out there with a big win against this 10th ranked team in the state. We're 9th in the state. Pate, Bailey, Buckles, Barnett, the starters, and Zach Wallen. You'll go with Street and Eves and Cash and Googe and Hensley, the starters for Crockett. Into the front court, Pate to start the second half. We'll go left to right here. Hudson will go to Barnett. Andrew trying to get untracked. He averages 14. They've held him to that, Barnett to a 7-point first half, which is okay, but see if he can crank it up here. Wallen, foul line, jump shot, Zach, got it. Nice shot, Wallen coming off that screen. He's in double digits, Zach Wallen, for the 8th time this season. He's got 11.
Always nice to see one go in when you lead off the half with possession. So good execution, good patience. Nice shot by Zach.
Good start. Nave with it, or Eves with it up top to Cash. Left side to Hensley. And Hudson Pate's got 4. We've cut it to 2. 29-27 out of the gate here in the second half. A 4-0 run out of the locker room. We've cut it to 2. Googe with it up top to the right wing. Googe double help defense by Pate. Puts up the shot, bounces around, going in for it. Bradley Googe, he's got 10. He's in double digits. First one for the Pioneers. Left side of the floor, Pate. Pate can't get the 3. Up top to Bailey. Bailey's been quiet. Nathan has only 2 points. Barnett driving, puts up the runner. Nice move. Nice. Andrew Barnett. Doc, tell us about it.
Yeah, absolutely. Nice head fake. Sometimes it's a lost start to just kind of hesitate, stutter step. All you got to do is get the defender on his toes. He bit on it, and Andrew did a good job finishing. So great play.
6:25 to go in the third. Cash foul line feeds it down low to Googe. Back on the left side to Eves. Eves will go up in traffic, put it up and in, split the defenders. Caleb Eves has got 9. We're seesawing back and forth. Crockett by 4, third quarter. Pate with it. Left side to Pate. Pate with it. On the arc. Looks inside in the corner to Barnett. Barnett. Cyclones down 4, third quarter. Pate will go to Wallen. Back up top, and now a whistle and a timeout, which is a good thing because Stephen Hensley intercepted that basketball.
I saw it coming.
Oh, he stole it. He was off, but we had called a timeout a split second before he stole that ball, and we'll get the ball back. Hello, Linda Swatzel. Hello to J.C. Shell, Cindy Shields, Karen Taylor, Justin Smith, Dr. Smith, Michael Wilson, Michael Woods, Addison Dietz, Jason Harris, Henry Couch, Connie Helms, and Melanie Miller. 33 be 8th grade night at the Big House, John Treadway Gymnasium, where they'll be playing for the next 4 years, which is awesome. So we'll honor the 8th grade cheerleaders, 8th grade girls players, 8th grade boys players, and stream the 2 games. The girls and guys will play Hunter Middle School. We'll go in there at 6:15 Friday night. Got wrestling on Saturday, the John Clock Classic at our place. Down in the corner, Barnett, up top to Pate. Pate with it. Hudson with the basketball. Hudson will work it to the right side of the floor. Goes behind a Bailey screen. Up top to Barnett. Bradley Googe. They'll bring it up the floor, the right-hand dribble. Crockett by 4, third quarter at the 5:20 mark. To Hensley. Hensley will go up top to Street. Street has 5, ball stolen away. Pate on the steal. Pate driving, puts it up, not there. Bailey picks up the loose ball. Nathan in the paint, has a knock loose and a foul.
Thank you.
Foul's going to be on Eves. That's his second. Possession Cyclones, baseline left.
Tom Wrestlers are at home tonight. Got a little update from Mr. Diaz. Beat Providence 66-11. Sounds like we're ahead of Crockett right now, so good job by the Cyclone Grapplers hosting tonight. So get another update as they finish up.
Up top, Barnett, double C3. Got it.
Yes, sir.
Andrew Barnett, he warms up. Look out, baby. He's got 12. Third quarter at the 4:44 mark. Right side, Googe down in the corner, dribbled off. He's put out of bounds. It's Cyclone basketball. Wallen will inbound it. He'll give it to Pate. Pate into the front court. He'll go to Wallen. Wallen left side to Barnett. We're trying to take the lead back here on this possession. We're down 1. Barnett backs his way in. Fall away jump shot. Good. Sweet jump shot, Barnett.
Very
from
nice.
12 feet up the paint. We've regained the lead, 34-33. Barnett's warming up. That's a good thing. Andrew with 14 points has got his average. The runner. Good. Barnett and a foul. Left baseline on the floater from 6 feet out on the left baseline. Barnett tickles the twines, and he picks up the foul. A chance for a Cyclone three-point play. Barnett's got 16, Doc.
Yeah, Tom, the best part about his little run right here on his own is, you got a senior leader who's putting the ball in the hole and feeling it a little bit. And you can't find anybody that's happier than the guys over there on the bench. They're up, they're excited. There's a lot of start to the half by the Cyclones.
10-point third quarter by Barnett alone. He's got 17 in the ball game. Hensley for a downtown 3, buried it. Nice shot, Stephen Hensley, coming off a screen. Hensley's got 7. 37-36 Cyclones, 3:43 to go in the third. It's as good as build here this pregame. We talked about it. As good as build. Wallen for a 3, coming off the screen though. Rebound up there will be Googe and Cash. And Cash will pull it down and give it to Googe. Good as advertised. We knew it would be. 37-36 driving Street. And now a whistle and a foul on the reach. Tried to split the defenders and did. And fouls on Bailey averaging 9. Baseline left, Hensley up top to Googe. Googe looking inside. He'll launch a three of his own. Not there. Box out. Nope. Cash got it. Comes on. Turnaround jump shot. Cash not there. Who's got it? Wallen out of there with it. Justice will give it to Pate. Pate up to Zach Wallen down the sideline. Into the paint, and he'll get whistled. And a foul and a reach on the Crockett Pioneers. Fouls on Eves. That's his third. That's a Pioneer foul trouble for Caleb Eves. Baseline left, Zach Wallen. Cyclones by 1. In glove, wide open. Buckles.
Boy, Jackson.
Great feed to Buckles. We're out by a 3-point. Strong stripped out of his hand. Picked up loose ball. Barnett to Hensley. Picked it back to Cash. Up and in and counted. Hensley picked up the loose ball. Whipped the pass to Cash. Cash got the basket and a foul for Crockett. Fouls on Buckles, his second. All started by Nice. As he tied up, he does not. Rebound Buckles. 39-38 Cyclones. 2:45 to go, third quarter in a dandy here. Knew it would be. Pate with it up top to Justice Wallen. Back to Hudson Pate. Crockett in a man. Pate right of the arc. Crossover dribble to the right wing. To the foul line to Wallen. Wallen a floater. Got it! Zach Wallen over the outstretched arms of Cash. And Wallen's got the not there. Comes out hard. Picked up Barnett. Loose ball, Justice Wallen. Wallen up the floor. Justice goes in the corner to Pate. Pate goes inside. Pate puts up the floater. Left it short. Rebound Buckles. Nope. Wallen out of the with the Googe. Googe with the basketball. Bradley Googe into the front court. 41-38. Cyclones. 1:58 to go in the third. Googe with it up top. Cyclones stay in the man. Cyclones. Crockett keeps it with 1:46 to go in the third.
Good defense, and even on camera it might be tough for people at home to see, but Cyclones doing a great job communicating. Oh, get that on defense. All those screens are being called out, making sure that they see them coming.
Buckles outlet pass stolen away on the intercepted by Street. Shot missed by East, saving it. Up the floor to Pate. Pate has an knock loose by Hensley. Hensley will give it back to Googe. Googe will put up the shot and a foul. Jackson Buckles, that's his third.
And Hudson Smith coming off the bench is key here, having those big guys, with Nathan Bailey picking up his third. Now Jackson doing the same last minute and 30 here. It's good to be able to look down your bench and see some extra size because, Crockett's got it. Doing a good job going downhill and playing tough around the rim, but, having guys that can come off the bench like Hudson here to hold his own is key for the Cyclones.
One more shot for Googe. He missed the first one. He'll get the second one. Shot is up, and it is there by Googe. He's got 11. Cyclones by 2. 1:27 to go in the third quarter. 41-39 Betsy. Pate with the basketball. Pate looking for help now. A timeout called. Pate, Barnett, Smith, Wallen, and Wallen on the floor for the Cyclones. We'll see who comes out of the Crockett huddle. Scoring for Elizabethton, 17 for Barnett, 13 for Zach Wallen. For Crockett, you have double digits. You have Googe with 11. That's it right now. Good ball game, Coach. Good as advertised, sir.
Yeah, it is. And sometimes with it, after a half, you feel a little bit of a 2 to 3 minute lull in the game where both teams kind of try to figure things out and figure each other out on the way out of the locker room. But we started the half on a 4-0 run, maybe a 6-0 run. And then Crockett did their job and stepped up, got some stops, and answered and brought the game back close. But we closed that gap from halftime, closed the deficit really in a couple minutes, which is a great job executing and doing a good job on the defensive end, scoring three straight possessions off of 2 turnovers, which, turnovers are a key statistic. We talked about those at the beginning of the game, but sometimes that's what you do after the turnover if you force them. And in this quarter so far, we're capitalizing on those, which helped us climb into it and cling to a 2-point lead right now.
Cyclones out of the timeout. We'll inbound in front of our bench. Zach Wallen looks for an inbounder. He'll bounce it up top to Pate. Crockett stays in the man. 1:18 to go in the third. Barnett's been the hot man. He'll jack a 3. Got it! Oh, baby. With a man in his face. 20 for Barnett and 13 in the quarter for Andrew Barnett.
Sometimes he just loosens up. You can just kind of see it. He's getting ready to do it. And he pulled it, and it's a great shot and great finish.
Hensley into the front court, guarded by Pate. 1:03 to go, and now a player control foul on Stephen Hensley. Hensley picks up the foul. That's his third. He's got 3, and Eves has got 3. Cody Connell stands with his arms crossed, going, okay, now what do I do? They're going to leave him in. Nope. Actually going to bring Brody McGuire off the bench. to check in. Pate inbounding the basketball from Barnett into the front court. 55 seconds to go in the third. Pate, Cyclones by 5, 44-39. Barnett fills it again for a three. Got it! Oh, baby. Turn that pony loose and let him run. Barnett with 23 points, 16 in the quarter. Backdoor pass on a kick, and they'll keep it. Cyclones lead at 47-39. One of our seniors obviously stepping up big, folks. Andrew Barnett. 23 points. His high water mark has been 24 at Sullivan East last week. So he's back to back. He's going to get a breather. In will come Whitehead. Save him for the fourth. 39 seconds to go in the third. Baseline right, Crockett in the corner to Eves, or to Googe. Googe will get in the paint to Cash. There's going to be a foul on the floor, I think, on one of the Cyclones on the reach. On the drive by Googe. Fouls on the Hudson. That'll be his first. 47-39 Cyclones. 36 to go in the third. Baseline right. Way up top inbounds to Eves. Back in the corner. Running the baseline. Kicks it inside to Hensley. He's trapped. Puts up the shot. Got it. Stephen Hensley. He's bottled up and squirted loose and got that basket. He's got 9 points in the game for Stephen Hensley. Into the front court. Hudson Pate, 20 seconds to go. 47-41 Cyclones. To Whitehead, 10 seconds to play. Playing for the last shot in the period. To Zach Wallen up top. Zach crossover dribble working on Gooch, has a knock loose, and we'll keep it. Clock with 4 seconds to go. It'll be a baseline left inbound for the orange and black. Barnett right back in, replacing Whitehead. 4 seconds to go. Does 12 get the basketball? Nope. Yep. Drained it. Oh, he got it. Andrew Barnett putting on a show, folks.
Not a lot to say about that song. Man alive.
I'll quote the late John Ward one time, and I'll say it once, and I'll say bottom. We'll go to the fourth quarter. Cyclones by 9. You're watching Elizabethton Cyclone basketball.
Jeweler's Bench has been providing our customers the highest quality jewelry at incredible prices for over 20 years. With our own jeweler in-house, we offer custom-made pieces, as well as general maintenance and repair services, and unique jewelry for all occasions. Whether you're shopping for yourself or someone special, we can help make your holidays bright. Stop in to see our vast selection and make this Christmas even more special. Highest quality for the best price, only at the Jeweler's Bench.
Ellie Collins, Karen Gentry, Chris Green, Travis Robinson, Shane Clark, Toby Jones, Colby Blevins, Amanda Reese, Rick Ranson in Pensacola, Judy Reese, Leslie James says whoop, whoop, whoop. What she's trying to say. Down low, start the fourth quarter, and a blocking foul on Justice Wallen, I think.
Yes, Gooch took it to the rim, got a downhill drive, and Justice looked like he had a pretty clean block. I think he thought so too, but probably got a little bit too much body sending Gooch to the line.
I got Barnett with 26. Shot is up and rattled around, fell off for Bradley Googe, who has 11. 19-point third quarter for Andrew Barnett by himself. Second shot, rattle around, goes in, he's got 12. Cyclones by 8, fourth quarter. Big possession, they're all big. 7:45 to play. Pate with it up top. Pate looking, nothing. Looking inside to Hudson Smith, nothing. He'll set a screen. Pate will use it and go up top to Wallen. Wallen will give it to Barnett. Barnett driving. Barnett feeds it down low to Hudson. Hudson in the corner to Wallen. Wallen for a double C3. Not there. Rebounded out of the way to Crockett. Crockett will be Eves. Eves will behind the back bounce pass it to McGuire. McGuire for the Pioneers. Left of the arc on the court. Up top McGuire. McGuire for a three for the southpaw. Left it short. Down low Hensley's got it. Puts it up. Rims out. Who's got it? Hensley gets it back. Puts it back up again and gets it. Stephen Hensley drops it in on that second time. Hensley's got 11. He's in double digits for the Pioneers, obviously. Pate with it up top. Hudson will go to Barnett. 50-44 Cyclones, 6:54 to play. Up top, Andrew Barnett. Barnett with the basketball. Barnett around the screen. He'll go to Justice Wallen. Wallen to Zach Wallen. Zach will back it back out. Zach will work against Bradley Gooch. Wallen, penetration. Wallen puts up the floater. Left is short and a foul, and he'll shoot two. Zach took it in, and somebody popped him on the arm trying to block it. Let's see. Foul's going to be on Brody McGuire. That's his second. Wallen to go to the free throw line. He's 5 for 5 all in the first quarter. He has 13 points. He's got 13, and Barnett's got 26. By the way, it's his high water mark for the season. I don't know if it's his career high. I would think it probably is for Andrew Barnett. Hello, Kendall Treadway and Myra Maxberry. That's a new name. And Brittany Wilson. Thank you all for watching. Wallen, Muckle Jinxie. Let me just say he's been very accurate at the free throw line. Let him shoot one more here, and I can say he's made them all.
You can that statement for later.
That's
that worked.
it. I didn't want to jinx him.
There you go.
Googe with it. Cyclones by 8. 52-44, fourth quarter. Googe left the block in the paint, has a knock loose. Picked up and rattled around, not there. Rebound. Bailey clears it. Up the floor to Pate. Pate into the front court. Hudson driving. Pate puts up the shot. Not there. Rebounded. Loose ball picked up. Zach Wallen. And a loose ball foul, I think, on the hook. Diving for it is going to be called, I believe it is going to be on Street. Nolan Street on the loose ball foul. Let's sit the lineups. Barnett, Zach Wallen, Jackson Buckles, Nathan Bailey, and Hudson Pate. For Crockett, Stephen Hensley, Brody McGuire, Nolan Street, Reagan Cash, and Bradley Googe. We get the backcourt inbound. Into the front court we work at 6:10 to play. Lots of time. We up it with an 8-point lead here, 52-44. Buckles up top to Wallen. Wallen back to Buckles, who got the ball and we got the lead. We can take our good sweet time to get the one we want. Bailey. Nathan guarded by Googe. Picks up the dribble. Googe will give it off to Buckles. Buckles back to Bailey. Throw it away. Picked up. Basketball will be Brody McGuire. McGuire driving. Puts up the shot. Blocked by Bailey. Loose ball out of the ribbon. Falling out of bounds, and Crockett will keep it. 3 hands got around it. Couldn't pull it in. It goes out of bounds off us, and they'll keep it. Hello to Mary Smith and Colin Nidifer. And a baseline right inbounds. What they call there, sir? That would be a foul on number 1 on Hudson Pate. That's his first. Free throws for Bradley Googe. The clock stopped here. 5:33 to play. We lead by 8. Googe shot is up and rims out. Googe has 12. Hensley has 11 in the double digits for them. Wallen 15 and Barnett 26 for us. Second shot got it by Googe. Googe has got 13. Possession, Betsy. Not supposed to say anymore in your uniform, but we're going to call him Betsy when we get a chance, which I don't understand that. Pate with it up top. Pate with the basketball, driving Pate. Cut off on the drive, kicks in the corner to Bailey. Bailey goes up top to Pate. Hudson trapped, looking for somebody. I think he just double dribbled, but we'll take it. Pate driving and in traffic and tried to split the defenders. One of them reached out, either Street got him or Googe. It was Street.
It's a good job by Hudson under pressure, just keeping the center of gravity underneath him and taking care of the ball, keeping his head up, and really forcing the foul in that situation. So a great job. Another great baseline out of bounds, converting there. Good job by the Cyclones.
Bailey jump shot got it. Bailey's got 4. Cyclones by 9, their biggest lead of the ball game at 54-45. Crockett with it up top. It's Googe right of the block. 4:52 to play. Googe shot not there, and Bailey got him, and Nathan's picked up his 4th foul of the ball game. Free throws will be Bradley Googe. Googe has been there 2, 4, 6, 8 times, Doc, and he's made 5. He'll shoot 2 here.
Yeah, great thing about the fourth quarter here is we're almost getting to the halfway point and just cutting it just to 8 there, but going to the free throw line. Googe with a 9-point lead. Somebody who hasn't touched the ball much or scored is Andrew Barnett, who went on that hot streak, which means other guys are picking up the slack. They've definitely tasked Hensley with face-up defense, no help, just to make sure he doesn't get any touches or try to get easy shots off. But we're doing a great job still executing, taking our time, and getting good shots and converting on the offensive end. Let's keep it up.
4:42 to play. Cyclones by 7. A lot of time here. Pate with it up top to Justice Wallen. He went replacing Bailey, went to the bench with 4 fouls. The runner, Barnett, good. Barnett's got 28. Barnett with 28 points for the Cyclones.
He heard me talking, Tom.
He
Maybe
did.
I'll say more.
Keep talking, Doc. 28 points. Up top, Googe. Right of the block. Slip puts up the shot, not there, and Wallen got him. If he had not slipped, I don't think he'd have called that foul. He slipped, and Justice came up and made contact with him, and Googe will go to the free throw line again. He's got 15 points, so Barnett with 28 and Zach Wallen with 15 to lead us.
I think you can tell by the reaction of our coaching staff. We know what's getting ready to happen. They're asking Googe to get them back in this game. Downhill drives off the ball screens, go to the rim. Under control, he does a good job getting to the rim. But you can tell that that's who they're going to go to try to close this gap. We got to do a good job defensively, or hope in cases when he goes to the line that he continues to struggle just a little bit, but making the first end of two there. But got to do a really good job on him as we close out this game.
Those are Lena Rogers and Rob Stinnett. 56-48 Cyclones, 4:16 to play, and Googe misses that second shot. Rebound Buckles. They'll kick it out to Barnett. Barnett into the front court. Andrew driving. Andrew will back it back out. Barnett working against Cash. Mismatch. Down in the corner, Barnett. Barnett still dribbling, goes up top, and a 5-second call on Andrew Barnett. That's a quick five. Will go back their way. 4:01 to play. 56-48. Crockett possession. And backward inbound. Hensley will give it to Googe. Googe with it. Around the screen. Wallen down the paint. Googe dumped it back door. Kicked it to Eves, and it goes out of bounds. We must have touched it. They'll keep it. 3:52 to play. Big possession here. We're up 8. Crockett gets the basketball baseline right. Stephen Hensley to inbound it. Hensley smacks the basketball. Looks. Ball over his head. Way up top and inbounds to Street. Street to Eves. Back up on the right side to Hensley. Hensley for a three. Got it. Stephen Hensley buries the three. Hensley's got 14. They've cut it to 5 at 56-51. Clock at 3:34 to play. Barnett with the basketball, and now a whistle and a foul. Cash. Third foul, Cash. Fouls are adding up.
It's an interesting matchup out there on the perimeter with just them keeping him on him. I mean, Andrew did a good job just putting the ball on the deck, trying to get by him, and he's not going to be able to stay in front of him. Could hopefully get that 5th foul and go to the line here in just a second.
Driving, Pate, shot off the glass. Good.
Good take.
Hudson Pate, clutch. He's got 6. Cyclones stem the tide, back out by 7 with 3:17 to go.
Here it comes.
Googe with it up top. Googe driving, right of the block, puts up the shot. Good. Googe is getting it done for him. He's got 18. Cyclones by 5. Googe has 18 points, 10 of those in the second half. So you're right. He's the senior. They're going to him, and he's answering the bell. Pate, right side of the floor, 2:53 to play. Up top to Buckles. Buckles, looks like they're all sliding out there on the floor. Looks like the floor's gotten slick. Oh, nice over the shoulder pass, shot by Buckles.
Nice.
Good. Barnett made that happen. Penetrated over the shoulder pass, and Buckles took care of the rest. Basketball up top, Googe. Googe down to the corner. Open ease for a three. Not there. Who's got it up down low? Googe falling to Hensley. Hensley shot. Got it. Stephen Hensley's got 16. 60-55 Cyclones. 2:18 to play in the ball game. Barnett to Buckles. Buckles back door and intercepted. Stolen away Hensley. Hensley driving, puts up the shot, and a foul Barnett as he drove past him. So Andrew picks up his first foul. Jackson had the right idea, just didn't have enough zip on the ball, threw it across the paint, and an interception, and Hensley will go to the line to shoot. The clock stop. 60-55 Cyclones, 2:09 to play. So Stephen Hensley with 16 tonight will go to the free throw line for the first time. Hensley will eye the mark here. Bends the knees. First shot is up and in for Stephen Hensley. He's got 17. Oh, to Angeline Lyon, Tammy Troutman, David Campbell, Macy Andrews, and Katie Blevins watching. Good crowd tonight. Second shot for Hensley. 60-56. Betsy. Does he cut it to 3? He does. Ice running his veins like his grandmother. Basket by Hensley. He's got 18 points, Stephen Hensley, and Gooch has got 18. And it's a 3-point lead now. Our 9-point lead is gone. 2:08 to go. We're up 3. What's Lucas Honeycutt telling the boys, Coach?
You know, it's still a lot of time left. I mean, 2 minutes is a long time to finish out a game. So, you know, just a lot of the same stuff. I know that probably defensively thinking about ways that, you know, you're going to be able to stop Googe on those downhill drives. I mean, they've really just went to him this whole fourth quarter, and he's, you know, doing a pretty good job getting to the rim and then also creating for his teammates too. So I think it's pretty obvious that, you know, taking care of the ball and getting a good shot. We're not in a situation for the fourth quarter, especially the last couple of minutes, and here we are. Not surprised they cut it back down a little bit and made it a game. This is a tightly contested 9-10 in the state right here, so you know it's going to be a good finish. So let's just take care of the ball and let's have a good possession.
Full court pressure. Here we go. Wallen inbounds to the Pate. 2:06 to go. We lead it by 3. Pate, Wallen, Buckles, Bailey, and Barnett on the floor. Up top, Hudson Pate goes to basketball. Hudson will go to Buckles to Bailey. Bailey to Wallen. Milking that clock a little bit. Zach with it up top. Zach being chased. He'll circle back up top, go to Buckles. Buckles will go to Pate. Pate with it. Hudson. Penetration. Ball lost, tied up, stolen away, and a whistle and a timeout called Crockett. Pate had a knock loose, and Nolan Street stole the basketball. Crockett possession. Scoring sheet from top to bottom. Cyclones, Pate 6, Zach Wallen 15, Andrew Barnett 28, Nathan Bailey 4, Justice Wallen 1, and Jackson Buckles 6. For Crockett, Brody McGuire 3, and Reagan Cash with 4. 60-57, 132 Crockett possession here. We told you, same two teams will play in February at our place. And it'll be a possession for the Crockett Pioneers and a nail-biter here at the old barnyard tonight. Number 9, Cyclones in the state. 28 to go. We're up 3. Into the front court. Hang on. It's going to be a great finish here. Hensley up top. Hensley can't get the shot. Down in the corner. 1:19 to play. To Eves. Eves guarded by Pate. Backdoor to Street. Reverse layup. Misses. Rebound. Buckles got the board. Buckles will give it off to Barnett. Andrew with a minute to play, 1:08 to be exact. He'll give it off to Wallen. Wallen will go to Pate. Pate to Barnett across the timeline. Andrew feeds it to Buckles. Buckles puts it up. He's not there. Rimmed out. I'll be a son of a gun, and Crockett's got the ball. Stephen Hensley ties it up. 40 seconds to go, 60-60. Cyclone possession. Pate with it up top, and a timeout called Cyclones. Stephen Hensley, Joseph Woods, William Bennett, Katie Blevins. So we're knotted up for the 4th time in the game. We've been tied at 5, 14, 16, 16, and now 60-60. So what's he drawing up over there, Doc?
Hey, man, you know, we did a great job finding Jackson and that pressure defense. You can tell that Coach Cannell is giving a little bit of freedom in their man-to-man to trap when they see the opportunity because they were playing catch-up. But, you know, now it's a tie game, so maybe their defensive philosophy changes. 5 seconds, you want to try to make another team adjust, but at the same time, you know, it's 0-0. And so it's fundamental stuff. It's take care of the ball, execute, do the things that you know how to do, look for a good shot, and go to the glass hard. You know, there's only going to be, obviously, with 35 seconds to go, a handful of possessions left. And both teams and us right now, we got to make sure we maximize and get the most out of this one.
Hello, Sherry Hart and Wayne and Michelle Muncie. Cyclones, Wallen Cycourt inbound. 35 seconds to play. We're tied at 60. And now another timeout, I think, by who? Full timeout, I think, by Crockett. Well, that gives us a chance to pay a bill. We'll be right back for the final 35 seconds of Cyclone basketball.
My name is Michael Vance, Vice President of Advanced Heat Pump Systems. Advanced Heat Pump Systems has been open and providing service for over 35 years. The services we provide are installation and service of home heating and cooling systems. Our company's goal is to provide quality service for our customers. The reason you should hire Advanced Heat Pump Systems is because we offer a dependable, quality, trained technician to service your heating and air conditioning.
two top 10 teams ranked in the state.
That's right.
You would expect a barn burner, and you're being treated to that. We're tied at 60 with 35 to go. Can go either way. Wallen, we hope it goes orange and black. Wallen inbounds it to Bailey. Bailey will go to Buckles. Buckles, but I'm just up here being a lowly broadcaster to Pate. 20 seconds to go. He'll go to Bailey. It's a nerve-wracking finish here. It's a nail-biter. Pate, 14 seconds, 13, 12. Here we go. We're going to clear it out. Let's see what we're going to do. Hudson Pate, 8 seconds. Pate trying to penetrate. Pate puts up the floater. Not there. Rebound Buckles, and Googe puts it up Wallen, and there'll be a jump ball with 1.1 to go. The Cyclones get it. Pate missed the floater. It's left baseline. Buckles tied it up with Googe, and we get the possession with 1.1 second to go on the digital score clock here at Crockett. Holy moly.
That's a good look.
It was a good look.
That's a good look. Great decision there. Andrew going over and ball screening, creating a switch. So if they don't switch it well, Andrew's open. He found himself open a little bit, but the big kid switches off and goes against Hudson. He takes him downhill and gets a really good look. It just didn't go in. Good job by Jackson just keeping it alive and getting a chance to go to it.
Zooming in just a bit, Bubba. Just a smidge. There, nope. Bring it back out just a little bit. There, right there, that's good. That'll work. Just a little bit more of a zoom in. All right, 1.1 second to go. We'll get the baseline inbound. It's high school basketball, so anything I can tell you right now. I love it. High school basketball.
Hey, a little bit of contact. Well, here, 4 fouls. They've got 4 fouls. 1.1 second, creating a foul right here. A situation where you create a little contact. I don't know if the officials want to end it that way, but see what we can do.
Wallen, now another timeout by Crockett. Yeah. So it's a chess match here.
A chess match.
Cody says, I want a timeout. He's stroking that beard. He looks pretty good in that beard down there, by the way. He don't look as good as Kirby. Kirby's got the long hair and the chops. His little brother who pitched for the Tennessee Volunteers, but Cody's sporting the beard. Looks all right. Cyclones, we got 1.1 to draw something up here, or we'll go to overtime. 60-60 tie. We had a 9-point lead, and Crockett has battled back. We've been in overtime one other time this year. We lost to Morristown East at home, 71-69. So
a great game there too.
It was.
We've done a good job converting on baseline out of bounds, especially this half. I think we're 2 for 3. Done some really good job executing. And if I recall, the last one was a Nathan Bailey kick in on a screen up the lane to the foul line, and it was just a touch. Meaning, in 1.1 seconds, maybe we pull that off. I know Coach Honeycutt's probably got something he's talking about that we want to be able to do, but you just baseline out of bounds plays, Tom, they're so important. If you break down the game into like possession by possession, baseline under your own basket's a great opportunity to score. Good coaches like Coach Honeycutt and Coach Andrews do a good job working on this kind of stuff in practice. So let's see if we can execute here and just get a good look.
Maybe lob it into Bailey, the big praying mantis at 6'7".
He's a good guy to give an effort to.
Here we go. We got 1.1. It's
look here.
Pate, and it's blocked from behind by Stephen Hensley. And we'll go to overtime. Pate had the feed, and Hensley blocked it, and we'll go to OT.
Execution. Wow. Great execution and great defense by Hensley and the youngster there.
He blocked it. We go to overtime. Come back with us. We'll set that clock. We'll come back and play OT bonus coverage tonight in Jonesboro. After regulation, we're tied 60-60. You're watching Elizabethton Cyclone basketball.
All right. We ready for story time? Yes, Warren?
Mrs. Turner, for your last day, we would like to tell the story.
Okay.
Once upon a time, in this town, a little girl named Meredith Turner was born. And she grew up right here.
She went to this very school and graduated right here. She went away for a short time to learn to be a teacher.
But she came back to teach right here.
She got married and raised a family right here. Our moms and dads had you as their teacher right here.
And we do too. So right here, we'd all like to say,
we love you, Mrs. Turner!
We go to the overtime period. We'll set the clock at 4 minutes, 60-60. at 9:18 on a Tuesday night. On the floor, Barnett, Wallen, Pate, Buckles, Bailey. On the floor for Crockett, Hensley, Cash, Street, Googe, and Eves. All knotted up. We start over in overtime at 60-60 here. Tapped up Cash and Buckles, who gets it on the tap from Butch Patterson. It'll belong to Hensley and Crockett. Hensley the right side of the floor. Picks up the dribble, shuffles the pass inside to Cash in the corner. Back to Cash again. Cash will kick it down the left corner to Eves. Inside to Cash. Cash jump hook shot left and short rebound. Buckles boxed him out. Good defense by Jackson. He'll give it off to Pate. Hello to Adam Timms, my fellow church-going buddy. Up top with it, Hudson Pate. Reagan Cash will give him a 2-point lead here. He's got 6 points. Down low, Buckles on the other end to answer real quick. Caught him asleep at the wheel, and it's a 62-62 tie. Basketball will be Googe on the left side of the floor. 3-point shot, got it. Bradley Googe. He's got 21. On the other end, Buckles misses the layup. We'll go to Hensley. Hensley with the basketball. Hensley will give it off to Googe down to the right corner to Eves. 65-62 Crockett. Eves chased by inside the Cash. Can't get the shot, and the foul Pate. Hudson Pate picks up the foul, his second, and Googe, or is it Cash? Cash will go to the free throw line. Reagan will shoot for the first time. Nope, he missed one early in the ball game. For the second time tonight, he'll shoot a pair. He's got 6. Crockett leads by 3. 2:27 to go in the overtime, and they lead by 4. So Cash to shoot one more here. 2:27 to go in the OT. Cyclones trail by 4. We were tied at 60 at the end of intermission. In regulation. So a free throw by Cash. On the block defensively are Buckles and Bailey. One more toss by Cash, and he got him. Crockett in the second half has very much made their free throws. Into the front court, Pate. We're down 5. 67-62 in overtime. 2:21 to go. Pate with it up top. Pate with the basketball. Pate looking for help. Feeds it down low to Buckles, and now a timeout call. 2:11 to go. We're down 5 in overtime. Timeout for the Cyclones. Is it a 30 or is it a full? It will be a, call it, Butch. What is it, buddy? I'm gathering it's a 30. Player of the game will get a free sandwich from Poor Chav's Deli, a free buffet from Pizza Inn, and a free drink from Tuffy's inside the school. That's pretty good.
It's a pretty good night.
Yeah. 67-62. We were tied at 60. You can do the math. They've outscored us 7-2 in the overtime. 2:11 to play here. Big possession for the Cyclones here. We got to get points. Clock has become a factor. There's time, but
plenty of time. And as you know, anything can happen. We watched it happen toward the end of regulation. Saw Crockett climb back in it, but I'm sure Coach Honeycutt's emphasizing, especially on the rebounding side of the basketball defensively. If we hadn't forced a whole lot of misses out of Crockett in the last 6 to 8 minutes, but when we get those, especially in this overtime period, we got to get 2 hands on the basketball, make every possession count. Let's execute here and see if we can get a good look.
Pate up top to Buckles, stolen away by Street. Street driving. Street puts up the leaner no, and Pate fouls him, and that'll be for Hudson Pate. That's his 3rd. And Street will go to the free throw line. His first, nope, he's 3 for 3. He's all back in the first quarter. He'll go to the line again to shoot 2. 67-62. Street will eye the mark here. Street puts a shot up and in for Crockett. 68-62. Pioneers, 2:05 to go in overtime. One more shot. Street will eye the mark, and he got them both. Possession, Cyclones. Big right here. Down 7 with 2 to play. Up top, Pate. Pate with the basketball. Hudson will go to Buckles. Buckles will flip it to Wallen, who's been quiet. Back to Bailey. Bailey tries to advance the basketball. Can't. He'll give it to Barnett. Barnett and a foul, and Cash will block it from behind, but they blew the whistle before that happened. Let's see. Fouls on Cash is fourth. Barnett to the free throw line with the clock stop here to shoot a pair. Andrews 1 for 1 to the free throw line tonight. 28 points in the ball game. 21 in the second half for Barnett. First shot is up and not there for Andrew Barnett. 1:46 to play. We're down 7. One more shot for Andrew Barnett. It's been a classic game like we thought it would be. 2 top 10 teams in the state. Missed them both. Rebound. Well, out of there will be Bradley Googe. Googe picked up by Barnett. He'll go to Eves. Eves right side to Cash. Back to Googe. They'll play keep away, I would think. Googe down the paint. Nope, I'm wrong. It's why I'm up here. Missed a shot. Rebound Bailey. Stripped on his hand. Eves. That's why I'm up here. They're going to play keep away. He went right down the paint.
It's hard to say no to a lane that open, though. Yeah, we're out there denying every pass in the lane, trying to force a turnover, and the lane snuck open. You can't, if you're a coach or a player, it's hard to say no to that one.
That's why I'm up here, and they're down there. I'm the broadcaster. Whitehead inbounds it. He'll come on off the bench. 69-62, 1:29 to play. To Pate. Hudson, penetration drive. Pate puts up the shot. Not there. Rimmed out. Rebound Hensley. Up the floor to Cash. Cash will pull up and go left side to Hensley. Hensley will kick it down low. Open up, and Bradley Googe. Googe with 23. Puts them up by 9 with a minute to go. Wallen for a 3. Not there. Rebounded. Cash and a backside foul. Jackson Buckles trying to get it. So in the overtime, we've been outscored 11-2 here. 71-62. Crockett with 59 to play in OT, and Googe will back to the line again. Googe with 23 points. For Bradley Googe, he'll shoot 2 here. So Googe will take that first shot and make it. They're up 10 with 59 to go. It's not insurmountable, but it's a big hill to climb. One more shot, Googe, and he got them both. They have made their free throws in the fourth quarter, that's for sure, in the overtime. Googe steals the ball in the inbounds, gives it to Eves. Ball knocked loose, Eves keeps it. Tries to get it to the street. It'll be the last touch for the Cyclones, and Crockett will keep it. 54 seconds to go, down 11 here, 73-62. Hensley inbounding it. Hensley will toss it way up top to Eves. Eves with the basketball. Same 2 teams in February at our place. That'll be a barn burner because this one's been. Left side, Payton nearly got it, but Eves has got it. He'll go in strong, reverse layup, up and in. Caleb Eves. 38 seconds to go. We're down 13. Whitehead for a 3. Not there. Crockett's going to win this game from a cover behind Pate. We'll put it up and in. Nice job by Hudson Pate. He's got 8. 28 seconds to play. We're down 11, and now foul to backcourt on Wallen. He'll pick Googe up and help him out. So Crockett will go to 14-3 on the season. And 2-0 in the league. And as we said, we'll see him again in February. And who's to say we won't see him in the tournament again, too? A lot of basketball left. But tonight, in the heavyweight fight, Crockett's going to prevail here. Googe will get another shot. Misses that one. He gets one more here. 27 seconds to go. We're down 11. Buckles off the floor. Bailey and Whitehead on the block defensively. One more toss for Googe, and misses both in the paint. Loose ball, Hensley fighting for it. He'll fall to bounce and slap it back to his teammate Eves. Eves with it. Eves in the corner, reverse dribble. Goes down low to Hensley. Hensley head fake, misses. Picked it up, Pate. Pate will push it. Pate will go to Barnett for a double C3. Not there. Got his own rebound. Double C3. Not there. Rebound Hensley. 8 seconds to go. That's going to do it. Hensley will bring it out of there. And down the left side of the floor, and Crockett will prevail. And a cover behind win. Final score, Crockett wins it 75-64 in overtime. Cyclones will go to 14-5. And Crockett improves to 14-3. And Doc, heck of a ball game. The heavyweight fight is almost like the Thrilla in Manila. And tonight, the Thrilla in Manila goes to the Pioneers, but a lot of basketball left. But credit Crockett, they came from behind and got this win tonight.
Yeah, they did. The first couple quarters were kind of back and forth, and then the second half and overtime was just really a series of runs, and Crockett, got a little hot there in the overtime period and made some baskets when it mattered, and we had a little bit of harder time, finding ways to score offensively, and they went on a run at the right time. So you got to credit Crockett and Cannell and his team. They did a good job tonight. Obviously, ranked in the top 10 for a reason, but we are too. And so it's an early season conference contest. I think it was really clear what both teams are capable of, and both teams still got a lot of room to grow, ours included. But this is one of those that you just got to learn from. Tip your hat to the other team because they obviously did a great job tonight and competed well, but we'll rebound from it. I know our coaching staff and our players will. I remember you interviewing, I can't remember who it was, Tom, I still can't remember, but the Happy Valley tournament over Christmas, I was keeping up from afar, and I heard a couple of the guys talking about the great chemistry on this team, and you can tell that they've battled till the very end, and even when it seemed like it was a little bit out of reach, we're still going to compete, and that's something you can always, if you never count yourself out, you can always count yourself in. And regardless of the score tonight, much closer game than it reflected in overtime period. So great job. We'll rebound, try to get ready for next week, and see where it takes us.
Yep, a lot of basketball left, folks. But again, tonight, as we said in overtime, credit the Crockett Pioneers are doing what they needed to do to win this ball game. So the Cyclones head back to Betsy tonight, losing a tough one in a final score, as we said, of 75-64. Scoring for Elizabeth tonight. Andrew Barnett, career night, 28 points, 15 from Zach Wallen. 8 points tonight from Hudson Pate, 8 from Jackson Buckles, 6 from Nathan Bailey. 1 point tonight from Justice Wallen. We have scoring tonight for Crockett. By the way, I didn't give you our verse of the day. You know what? I didn't do that. Let's do that right now. That's be a good time before we give you Crockett scoring to give you the verse. We always dedicate our broadcast to the man who hung on the cross. And tonight it's out of the book of Psalms. It says, this is good. It says, for he will command his angels concerning you to guard you in all your ways. Whew. For he will command his angels concerning you to guard you in all your ways. Out of the book of Psalms. That's our verse tonight on the broadcast. Scoring for Crockett tonight. 25 for Bradley Googe, 23 for Caleb, nope, didn't get that right, 25 for Bradley Googe, 21 for Stephen Hensley, 8 points tonight from Reagan Cash, 11 tonight for Caleb Eves, 7 for Nolan Street, and 3 for Brody McGuire. So Hensley with 21 and Googe with 25 to lead Crockett. For the Cyclones, 28 Barnett, 15 Zach Wallen. We reload. We're off on Friday. We're the odd man out. We got the 8th grade night coming up. T.A. Duggar. It's going to be great on Friday night. 6:15. We'll honor the 8th grade cheerleaders, 8th grade basketball players. Hello, lady. How you doing? And the 8th grade boy players. Did I say it right? Cheerleaders, 8th grade girls.
And boys, yep.
And 8th grade boys. And we're playing Hunter Middle.
Yep.
And then we will be right back at it. We got a 3-game week next week. Tuesday will be at Tennessee High. Thursday we'll have Unicoi County at our place. And Saturday we'll go to Science Hill. So we got a 3-game week next week. So it's here,
It
man.
is basketball season.
Yeah, I was going to say
it is
it's here.
basketball season. In my life and in my house and yours too. So we'll find ourselves in the gym every night, which is not a bad place to be. So again, great job by Cyclones tonight. Just so encouraged to see those guys compete, and really come down to the wire. And you said at the beginning of the broadcast, Tom, tournament-like atmosphere. Crockett always does a good job bringing fans out, and our guys and gals from Elizabethton always find a way to make their way out too. We travel well and make lots of noise for the teams, and so it was a good night for basketball. And just unfortunately came up on the short end. And couldn't pull out a couple conference wins, both for the Lady Cyclones and the Cyclones. But there's a lot of season left, and you said it, I guess, here in about 3 weeks they'll be back up at our place, which should be an interesting matchup for both teams. So appreciate you letting me join you, Tom. We'll go head to the house, get a little homework done, and be ready for work tomorrow. Go Cyclones.
You got to go Cyclones. Appreciate him. Doc, our principal, Dr. John Mitten. We'll be joined by Cody Cannell tomorrow. As a matter of fact, he's going to be on the show. He's going to come by Chick-fil-A in Johnson City and talk about this game. Who knew when I booked him before the game what kind of outcome this will be tonight, a barn burner. But he'll join us tomorrow. And you'll get to see that beard up close and personal tomorrow. He's got the new look, the Cody Cannell look for the Crockett coach. Cyclones lose a tough one tonight. Our ladies lose by 40. Our guys lose by 11. Our JV girls win tonight, and our JV boys lost, so Crockett takes 3 out of 4. But you know what? A lot of basketball left to be played. Again, our next game for the Cyclone basketball will be a week from tonight at Viking Hall in Bristol against Tennessee High, a very good basketball boys team and girls team. Addie Wilhoit's back for Tennessee High, so going to be a good matchup up there next week. And again, we'll be with you on Friday night, 8th grade night, at John Treadway. The T.A. Duggar kids are coming down to play in the big house, in the big gym on Friday night. We'll honor the 8th grade girls, 8th grade boys, and 8th grade cheerleaders, and we'll see and hear 2 games as the Cyclones. T.A. Duggar will play on 8th grade night, Hunter Middle School at John Treadway. That's going to do it from here. Final score, Crockett in overtime, 75-64. For our director of schools, Richard Van Us, our principal, we just had him tonight, Dr. John Mitten, our athletic director, Joe Diaz, and our head coaches, Lucas Andrews for the Lady Cyclones and Lucas Honeycutt for the guys. For Jackson Judah, our camera guy, this is Tom Taylor. Again, the final in overtime, Crockett 75, our Cyclones 64. Our Poor Trav Deli players of the game tonight, pretty obvious. Andrew Barnett, a career night, 28 points, and Zach Wallen with 15. They'll get free sandwiches from Poor Trav's, free buffets from Pizza Inn, and free drinks from Tuffy's inside Elizabethton High School. Till we greet you again tomorrow at 11 o'clock from Chick-fil-A in Johnson City, we'll tell you as always, bloom where you're planted, and win or lose, be a good sport. Thanks for watching and listening tonight to Elizabethton Cyclone basketball on the road at Crockett in Jones.